Welcome everybody to episode 7 of Dark Underworld. Thank you guys so much for joining us. This session is powered by RPGsessions.com, the only virtual tabletop made specifically for Star Wars and Genesys RPGs. Sign up for completely free today at RPGsessions.com using the link down in the description below. And to our Patreon Council members, Asatchman, Nathan Gervais, Logan Williams, Jay Danger 87, Brian Douglas, and Cato of Borg. Thank you so much for your continued support. It really means a lot. It helps way more than you know. We super appreciate you. First, what we're gonna do tonight is roll Destiny tokens. So I need everybody to roll. Kick us off here with one dark side, one light side, one light side, two light side, and one dark side. Okay, so that's 4 light side and 2 dark side Destiny tokens. In last session, we rolled 99 for obligation, so obligation does not trigger.
Whatever that means.
Yeah. So a brief summary of last session. Our players won the games of Blood and Spoils. They made a lot of credits. They were being chased by a catcher. Shay's apartment, they found out, was destroyed from Kadak, Shay's boss, but he was able to point them in a direction of a new headquarters, which they purchased from a lovely old Rhodian lady named Escobo. So, XP spent summary. We have Keenan, who everybody else saved money. Keenan bought Dodge and Grit at tiers 3 and 4 on his Politico tree? Yep, your Politico tree.
Yep.
So that's what, 35 XP? 35 XP. Yep. Neat. Well, after a long night's rest, the party wakes up in their new headquarters. You may heal all strain and 1 wound if you had any.
Who's in the room I'm in? Who was I sharing a room with? I don't remember.
I think there were enough rooms that nobody's sharing a room at the moment.
Oh, for some reason I thought there was like only 2 rooms.
No, they were like, I can't remember what I said.
We have
a
decent
size house.
I think it said like there was.
Okay.
We literally have enough room for all of us and extra.
Yeah, I think
it's in the garage, right? That's your workshop.
No, Shay said she was going to turn that into a workshop, but she's sleeping in a room.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
It's the garage. The garage is a room.
No,
yeah.
The garage is for working.
Yeah, it's your lifeblood.
Well, after a slow morning, everybody finds their way to the living room downstairs.
Shay is making calf. Do we have any calf?
Keenan has been walking back and forth in the front room for a bit with his arms behind his back, kind of deep in thought as he paces around.
Does he happen to be like pulling his jacket back as he does that?
Not specifically yet.
Yeah, no, Shay's just making some calf. She sees Keenan pacing and is just like, "Hey, pretty boy, you want some calf?"
Yes. That would be fine.
You okay over there? You look like you're gonna short wire your brain.
Just a lot of things on my mind. Maybe it would be best to share it with all of you. Drink your calf and maybe let's get the others and we can discuss.
Sounds good.
Mott is not downstairs.
Okay.
The camera like pans upstairs and we see Mott's like outside of the building upstairs, and we see Mott's window and 2 beady little eyes looking out through a blind as he's like looking at the street outside.
Okay.
like for role perception, as he's looking for any would-be I guess people who might be looking into him and what's he's just watching.
You've been watching outside for like an hour and you have not seen there's nobody there looking for you at the moment.
Good, as it should be.
Yeah.
There's a knock at his door. Kind of opens.
Good.
You good there?
Hey, yeah. Hey, I just got up. Just was looking outside for a little bit. Well, what are you doing?
How long is a little bit?
Yeah, a few minutes.
Okay. I smell some good calf downstairs. You should probably. And he just said it, trails off, and then begins going downstairs.
Yeah, yeah. Like the door remains open, and he like turns back to the window, and just like
one more peek.
Downstairs.
No, he's still looking. He does not leave. He is staring out the window.
Okay, never mind.
Like a cat entranced with something out there. He is just
laser focused.
Okay. So
yeah. So Ragnor's downstairs.
Hey, want some calf? Make some calf.
Please.
Hand you like a bigger mug than the rest of us. Fit your hand a little better.
Yep. He starts just downing it, even though it's like scalding still, probably.
Don't burn yourself, buddy.
He's fine.
Did you check on little blue man?
He said he's good. He just shrugs.
Well, I think Keenan wanted to talk about something. I guess I'll go bother him. And she just starts heading up there with another cup of calf. When did I turn into the mom of the group?
When were you not the mom of the group?
She sees the door open and she just kind of like can't knock on the door because she's got a calf in either hand, and she just goes, awkward throat clear.
Yeah.
You want some calf?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Are you looking at something specifically?
There's a guy out there. He's been sitting out there for about 3 minutes now. I think he's got like a small coin purse or something. He's trying to get money from people, I think.
It's probably just a beggar. He
Yeah,
also might
maybe.
just be feeding like animals or taking out his trash. You know, people do things in the street.
Or he could be trying to spy on me.
And if he is, what are you gonna do about it?
And he like still like turns back away from the window and looks at you. Well, I mean, you know,
Even if you did notice
I'll
something
probably
awry,
go have Ragro deal with it then, I guess, you know.
Exactly. They're gonna have to enter the house either way. Even if you see them first, it's not gonna make a difference. Stop being so edgy and drink dang calf.
Well, okay, yeah, thanks. And he like kind of like flutters over and grabs the calf and he's like, all right, look, I just, you know, I'm just making sure we're fine.
Yeah,
I'm just
I
keeping
know.
an eye on the house.
I understand. I get the same feeling a lot. Let's go downstairs. Try to calm down a bit.
No, I'm calm.
Yeah, you seem very
Yeah.
calm. Does your nose like get in the way while you're drinking?
What?
Never mind. Let's go downstairs. I think Keenan has something to ask.
He like goes under the nose, I guess.
She was like watching with intrigue, not to be nosy. She's just very interested. Like, how does that work? Like,
He has a mouth.
yeah, it's like an elephant. They like drink underneath the nose, but does his nose like raise
Yeah.
up when he drinks? It's like holding your pinky up, but like instead he just holds his nose in the air.
He just like, it goes underneath the cup. Yeah, or like over the cup rather. He like kind of like, it's like this and he like goes like,
Okay, no, thank you.
You need to give him a straw.
So you're all walking downstairs.
yeah.
Then?
Yes.
Okay.
I think Keenan probably would see like Ragro's not paying too much attention to Keenan, but like continuing to just like gulp down this calf. By the time you guys get back down, there's just a very large empty mug sitting next to him.
Do you want some more? I made plenty.
Whatever's fine.
She pours him more calf. Just don't get so energetic that you get like the zoomies or something, okay?
I'll be fine.
Shay, Ragnar. Here's Mott. I have something I need to discuss with all of you.
Yeah, he's been pacing a hole in the ground the last like 10 minutes that I've been down here.
Ragro definitely looks at the floor.
Look, not sure how to put this, but we've been through a lot recently. Shay, you and I go way back too.
No, I will
I
not
appreciate
marry you.
everything that you have. What? That is not what I'm.
Sorry, I was just starting out like that. I couldn't help it.
No, I feel very, very strongly about something here. We have in front of us something that could lead to great power, great wealth. I am ready to seek this power and wealth, but I don't know if you three are. I don't know everything that we've been through. We've been able to trust each other and help each other for a while. And you all are very talented in what you do. You all have some keen interests, and I would definitely say that I would stand by your side. But at this point, there is something out there that can lead us to something unlike anything else.
Oh, there's something out there, all right. I've been keeping an eye out. I'm looking for it.
Oh, you're searching for it too, then?
I don't think you're talking about the
Yeah,
same
I'm
thing.
fairly certain it's trying to find us.
No. I'm talking about this treasure.
Oh,
Something that is going to give us power and possibly direction. Now, I don't know if you are ready for this. And I wanted to talk to each of you about this. I'm ready to move forward with this.
To be frank, I'm invested in this artifact or whatever. I want to know what it is. I don't even care about the power or the money or what. I just want to know. I just want to answer the
I care
puzzle.
about the power.
Shay?
I do.
This is what I mean. You need to find that investment beyond the puzzle. That's great that you love the puzzles, but do you know what this could do for you? Your way of life that you have known from this point back can be over.
Thank
You don't answer to anybody else.
I know, really.
You can live your life now moving forward
Okay.
and however
Yeah.
you want.
How is one artifact gonna change the fact that I still have to work every day to make money to put food on the table? That's the only thing I'm having a struggle with. I get it, it could be worth a lot of money, you could sell it, and then you have a lot of money, but eventually you're gonna spend all of that money, and then you have to make more money.
Yes.
So I don't see how one artifact could change that. That's what I'm stuck at.
Think beyond the price of something. Think beyond just what we could get for this artifact. Maybe this artifact isn't even something that is worth money, but it has a greater powerful influence. Maybe this is something that will lead us into something even greater, something that would free us from who we have been and to lead us into something that we can become.
What would we even need power for?
What would
Mott,
we
at
need
this point,
power?
Mott goes to the window and looks out the window at this point as you guys are talking. Like he's half paying attention, but he's also like,
Mott, what can I do to make you feel more secure? Do you want me to put up some security cameras?
no, yeah, I'm listening.
I think that's a yes to the security cameras. Security system.
He's not even listening.
It actually is not a bad idea, though. For real,
I know.
is building a security system for your base.
And she's taking apart a speeder. She has plenty of parts to do a lot of things. She just got to go get some camera parts.
Keenan moves over to Ragro and says, Ragro, what do you think about this? What do you think of all this? Are you interested in this type
I'm
of...
with you. I'm with you.
You are with me.
We
I
need
knew I
this
could count on
power
you.
Just
for
don't know what we would do with power. What's the point of
what
having power?
wouldn't
if
we
have
need the
nothing to do
power
with it?
for?
Keenan moves over to Mott, kind of leans down to Mott. Mott,
Yeah,
whatever you are afraid of, it can be gone. It can be
buddy.
completely gone. Completely gone.
yeah. I don't know if I agree with that statement, but I appreciate you. And until,
Until what?
maybe.
Until what? Until you were about to say something, Mott. Until what?
Keenan, I like you, right? You know that. You're good people, right? You feel comfortable with that? That seems like a fair assessment.
Yes?
Would it also be a fair assessment to say that you're a little soft, like as a person? You know, you're a little squishy, like a knife could easily penetrate into you and kill you.
Oh, of course, yes.
I'm soft. I am soft. I don't want to die. And there's people that want not me dead, but want me. They want to take me back to places I don't want to go. If these said people found out we were looking for something, these pirates that we're dealing with that also are looking for us, they're no problem. The pirates aren't an issue. Whatever. Pirates, smirates. They don't worry me. They don't worry me. I don't care about them. I care about right now. I don't want to be found again. We've had too much. Coruscant's. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of all this. Instead of going up somewhere safer, you all want us to stay here? And we bought this place, and I was freaking out, and now we're just here sitting. For what? To go after something I don't know anything about? To go for power that may be power? Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's just some old thing.
We won't know till
So
we find
what?
out.
So I won't know. But if I'm going out there, they might find me.
They might find you here. You can't live in fear all the time. I get it. There are people that I don't want finding me. But if you live under a rock your entire life, you're not getting anything done. Even if
And
it's
Mott.
small steps.
Mott, what if this, whatever is after you, what if it was gone? What would you do then?
Well, then I do whatever I want to do. I mean, it's not a problem.
Do we have everybody in this room? Are our skills and talents and abilities such to where we could rid this problem from you?
I don't know. I honestly, I don't know. You guys.
The place you came from sounds kind of horrible. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, it's like it's bad.
How big is it?
You would know that it's like you've never seen the whole facility. You've only seen like parts and pieces of it, but it seems like it's kind of big. So generally pretty well secured.
Would I know roughly how many people I have seen like me that were there?
Like you would guess, there's at least like 3 or 4 dozen people at least. There could be other there could be other parts of it that you don't know, that you're not as aware about.
Yeah.
But you do know of at least a couple dozen.
I mean, I haven't seen the whole. Like,
What kind of manpower
like,
are you talking about? What
Well,
do
even
you
so,
need,
are
Mott?
there more like you that would want to get out? Because like if there's
Yeah, I
people
mean-
being held, I mean, we could free them and they'd help us in a rebellion, logically.
I mean, yes. There's other people there. That's just what the place operates off of other people like me. Like that's how it works. I just don't know. I don't know, maybe a couple dozen, 3 or 4, maybe. Like, I haven't seen everything. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
But if you were still there and someone came and tried to liberate you, would you fight alongside them?
I mean, you could bet your bottom credit I would.
That's my point.
But-
We could go in, as long as we start liberating people, we'd be just amassing an army and we could fight off whatever. I mean, if we're thinking about actually doing something like this, which, to be fair,
There are
I'd be
other
willing-
ways than a full force attack, though, too. There's other ways that could be infiltrated and destroyed.
But regardless,
Mott-
they
Yeah, I mean-
also deserve to be free.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Yeah, I don't want to go back. You know, that's it. That's all it is.
I understand that.
Where is back?
Lower
Lower levels.
levels.
Think about it like this. You'd want to stop it before it happens to someone else, right?
Yeah, but I don't want to get stuck back there, and I don't want you guys to have to deal with whatever they might do to you. If you're lucky, they just kill you.
Then let's get stronger.
What if this artifact is the key to solving everything?
What if it
I mean-
eliminates the farm?
Are you thinking it's some kind of weapon?
The
If it is-
artifact.
Yeah.
If it is, I'll be the first one to put my hands on it.
Okay, but if it's not a weapon and it's just an artifact, what kind of power do we think a old relic can give? I mean, are you thinking some kind of like force stuff? Is that what you're like?
I think that's highly optimistic. I think realistically, it's just a rock, and we're gonna go there, and you'll find a big rock, and that rock will have nothing of any value to anyone except historians. And we will be able to sell the rock for a nice chunk of credits, and it will not have helped me anything further. That's what I think.
I mean,
That's
even
what I
if
think
it's-
this whole thing is.
Worst case scenario, even if it is that, we can still grow from that. We can hire mercenaries, we can upgrade our armor and weapons, we can get stronger. I mean, that's still at least an upgrade.
But if there are other powers that are after this thing, if there's other interest after this thing, there's value that I don't think we probably even understand.
All right. Shay, I'll tell you what.
Uh-huh.
Shay, you made that little robot droid,
Y'all,
right?
where is Bumblebee?
Why don't you do me a favor? Do me a favor. Send the droid back to the pirates, and let's just see if we can get any more intel. Like, clearly, these pirates think they know what it is. I don't want to search for something that I have no idea what I'm searching for, right? Does that seem reasonable?
I might have to make.
Like,
Fair enough.
Like, at this point, we're looking for pipe dreams.
Okay,
You're saying what if, I'm saying what
Yeah.
if, she's saying what if. Like, none of this is anything.
Shay, do a knowledge education average check.
okay. I'm like, I might have to make me a droid to find my droid.
I thought Mott was going to ask Shay to make some security droids around the house.
Honestly,
Oh, that would have been a really good call, yeah.
is it average?
Average knowledge education check.
1 advantage.
Ouch.
Yikers.
Ouch.
Yikers
Uh,
indeed.
Look how many greens I
Um,
rolled, and I still got 1 advantage.
Yeah, that was 1 advantage with 4 green and 2 purple. That's
Yep.
fun stuff. Is there anything you want to use an advantage on in this moment?
If
What was
I...
the knowledge to know
The
something
knowledge
about-
underworld, or sorry, the knowledge education check was to see if she realized that, like, if she remembered, like, the way that she built Bumblebee in order to, like, reverse engineer the way that Bumblebee communicates with her, so that way she could communicate
Yeah,
back.
sure, I could talk back to it.
Yeah.
Do I know if there's a way to, like, hack it from here? Like, would I be able to get on, like, a data pad or something bigger and, like, hack it from here and try to...
How about this? You know, okay, I'll say that the advantage is that you know that there is a way for you to do it. However, you don't currently have the parts in shop
Okay.
to do it. So you'd have to go get them.
Okay, that's fine. I can do that. I have to go get some parts because we kind of left Bumblebee. When we got all, kidnapped and stuff, she's out there somewhere. Problem is I made her so she could communicate with me. I have no way of communicating with her unless it's in person. So I can't get her to come back because
That does
doesn't
seem
know
to be
where
a
I
problem.
am. Yeah. So I need to go get some parts, see if I can back wire it and get a hold of her. I mean, even if I can't do that, I can make a new one.
I mean, yeah, that seems easier.
I
Make
don't
a new
wanna leave
one?
my Bumblebee.
to go find
I mean, we could
Bumblebee.
just go, like,
Yeah, I could
Yeah.
I could make a new one to go on a rescue mission, which would be kind of interesting.
Send that one with a code, so when it interacts with Bumblebee, then you can command both, and they can connect with you both.
That is true. I might make it so they can connect to my data pad, so I have a little more control.
It is really far away, assuming they're still there.
I might make one to go search for it because
I'm
it
just-
also might be
a
out
new
of
one
battery.
might take like a couple days to fly that far.
That is true.
Yeah. It's quite a
Okay.
ways away.
I could. I'm at first gonna try to rehack and see if I can get a hold of Bumblebee. If I can't, we'll go to phase 2 and make one to go rescue it. Anyways, it's still gonna take me a bit of time to do either of those.
Yeah, you can if you want like to look at your database, your data pad to see if there's like a nearby somewhere closer than the Insomnia district to purchase.
I'll do that. But also,
stuff.
here's the thing though. Keenan, you were talking about power, otherwise power, not weaponry, not money, otherwise power. What good does power do? What
What
what's
good does it do? What good does it do?
it wouldn't do any for people like us. Like, okay, yeah, if you're
Shay.
some royal family somewhere on some planet, cool, you have power over people. But the four of us, what are we gonna do with power?
Maybe it has more to do with my vision. I can see that there's some conflict right now with who's going to fill in the shoes of the Empire as they've fallen. There's opportunity to fill something that is where there's a void, and I feel like I'm destined to be that person to lead it. With that power, anything is possible. So
I mean, yeah.
So with that, Shay, I can see
You
that
would
this
need,
is
like, a
probably more
whole-
of
Organization to do that. There's only 4 of us.
yes, we would need more.
But it's
About this time, you hear a knock on the door. Knock, knock, knock. Like,
Oh, you know, I forgot we had people coming.
What do you mean we have people coming?
My people.
He's like by the window still trying to like crane his head around. He's
You
like,
guys get to meet my friends. Hang on a minute.
the
And
one
she-
time that Mott looks away from the window.
The window,
is when
people
they come
approach
up
our
to the door.
Okay. Shay goes to answer the door.
yep. The door slides
And
open.
it's like guarded
and
like
you
this
see,
because she immediately knows Ash is gonna jump her.
Yeah, you see Ashy there and going, Shay! Oh! I just whacked my guitar. Shay! Oh my gosh! It like wraps your heart, like goes to wrap, trying to hug. It's been so long!
Oh my gosh.
And you just
Hi,
kind of see
Ashy.
behind Ashy, you see Gavdom is standing there, along with Aura and Velu, who just kind of like nod, and Aura says, "It's good to see you. Been a while."
Hi. It's good to see you guys too. The thing I called about, we don't really need help with anymore, but there are other things you can help us with.
Velu
can
kind
you,
of like
real
steps
quick, can you just
inside.
describe what we're
Whoa,
looking
this
at?
is
Yeah,
a really
here.
nice place you got.
A good question.
Nate, can you just describe who these characters like what they look like?
Yes, I can
Yes.
indeed.
Because I have no idea what's happening other than
Uh-huh.
you
Let
saying.
let me find their pictures real quick. So Ashy is a what's the name of it? A Zeltron. So
Zeltron,
blue hair and a ponytail, pink skin, like traditionally very beautiful body type, like body shape. Gavdom is a human with, I believe, a
He's a
cybernetic.
cyborg.
Yeah, he's cyborg, human, big, stoic looking dude, black hair, olive skin. Aura is a Nautilin with like a lighter greenish, like teal
Tealish.
color skin. And then Velu is a Miralon, so green skin with like the black dots on the forehead. And he's like a younger kid, probably like 18.
And have you ever shared who these people are with us, Shay?
I told you they were old friends and I've worked with them before. I think I told you they were mercenaries. Did I tell you they were mercenaries? I think I told you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
we go way back.
These are the guys that the reason I am on this planet in the first place.
Shay, I guess got stuck here after a job went bad.
I got them out, but I got stuck. But
That's
you know,
nice. Hey, can we talk real quick, Shay? And I'm gonna like push my hand towards the door to try and shut the door on them.
she would have already like brought them inside, by the way.
And the door probably
Um,
slides too.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
So,
That's true.
Oh yeah, that's yeah. He's like, yeah, that's nice. Shay, can we talk in private real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah. Over this way. You know,
Yeah.
out of earshot.
follows you.
Yeah, I don't mean to be rude, but why are you inviting people to our secret area?
You
We're
wanted-
on the low.
Wanted more protection, yes?
Sure, that's fine. I don't know these people.
They're mercenaries. For one thing, they
You-
won't
you
let
invite
anything
them
happen to
someplace
me.
We're trying to hide it. You invite these random. Who are these people? They're mercs. You trust mercs?
Yeah, with my life. They're the only friends I have.
Well, I don't know them.
That's fine. But they're gonna keep us safer by having more people here. If we get attacked by someone, at least having a couple extra hands would be helpful, yeah? Especially ones
paying
that
them?
know
I
how to
don't
use
trust
blasters.
people I don't know, and I'm very.
You don't
I
have to
can't
trust
believe you
them.
would do that.
You'll be fine. You don't have to trust them. You're safer with them here than with them not.
Most of the time, Shay, mercenaries only take jobs where there's money involved. Are we paying them?
Unless
Are you paying
they're
them?
your friends. And then they do it because they like you and they think they'll get something out
I
of it.
think we've established these are my friends.
They're my
And
friends.
it's clear that neither Keenan nor Ragro know them. Ragro, you know these people?
Also, they owe me. Like I said, I got them out. Our last mission together went south. I crashed here and kept them from getting caught and literally had to stay behind because of it. They got out fine. So they do kind of owe me.
So these are people who left you behind happily and now are suddenly showing up once there's something important and powerful on the line? Yeah, I see how
I
it
didn't
is.
tell them about
Yeah,
that.
they're trustworthy. My foot.
I didn't tell
And he's
them.
gonna like go upstairs.
Any more trustworthy
He would
than
storm
you?
upstairs, but he's just angrily fluttering up the stairs instead.
She turns to Keenan and Ragro and goes, I didn't tell them there was any artifact or anything to get from it. I just told them we needed help. I said there might be money in it, but didn't tell them anymore, so don't say anything you don't want them to know.
Are they going to be hanging around Coruscant for a while?
I have no clue. I haven't talked to them. They came back when we needed help with pirates, but it took them a while to get here. So I had a feeling that if we had a run-in with pirates, we would probably need some backup anyways, which to be fair, we do. If the pirates were to see us, we're gonna get jumped. So
I don't think we're out of the woods with these pirates.
No, I don't either. I think having backup is a good thing. Plus, if we do end up leaving gear or money or something here, if we convince them that this is a good base of operations, even if they're doing their merc work out of it and like coming and going, we at least have a little extra backup and they can help us guard the fort.
And you trust them, Shay?
With my life, multiple occasions.
Well, I
Keenan
trust
kind of
you.
looks at
That's
her
good enough
really.
for me.
Yeah.
Oh, just know that the Zeltron can read your emotions. That's what Zeltrons do. So
Upstairs, I guess Mott's sulking in his room, and he just hears
No, he's looking out the window. He's angrily looking out the window.
downstairs or upstairs?
Upstairs.
Upstairs, yeah. So as he's upstairs looking out the window, he kind of hears, like from behind, the sound of a 18, 19-year-old male. Whoa! Do you actually use these? And he's
Can I help you?
And he's kind of
What are you
he's
doing here?
holding one of the bola in his hands. This is
He's like,
so
yeah,
cool.
Put that down. No, that's dangerous. Put it down.
How is it dangerous? It's a rope and a ball. You actually fight people
Yes,
with these?
it's very dangerous. Who are you?
Name's Velu. Who are you?
I don't care, actually. Get out of the room. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go on, Baloo.
And he kind of just takes a few steps back and the door slams on him.
I like pick up the bowl and I'm like, stupid kids.
Okay, goes camera pan back downstairs.
but yeah, so she can feel your emotions, so just be aware of that. She does that occasionally. It's a little unsettling at first. She doesn't mean to, it just is a thing she does.
Good to know.
She's also a little overbearing.
Hey, what's wrong with your friend? Why do you go upstairs in such a huff?
He doesn't like you guys. He doesn't trust anyone he doesn't know.
Love?
I can't not tell her the truth. She'll feel it anyways. So, we're in a bit of a conundrum. We're just trying to keep this space a little safer than normal. You guys haven't had any contracts recently, right?
No, we've been too busy trying to get here.
Okay, well, I don't really have any contracts currently in line, but it's Coruscant. You'll find plenty if you guys just ask around. But if you wanted to base yourselves here for a little while, help us keep a little more defensive, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't gonna say anything, but I totally sensed some big fear vibes coming from the Toydarian upstairs. If you need us to hang out here and keep an eye out for anything suspicious while y'all do whatever y'all need to do, or we can be backup or whatever. We're just here to help. You said there was maybe a little money involved.
There might be. I don't know
If
for
not,
sure.
we'll find work, girl.
I told you. She just looks at Keenan and Ragor told you they could work like that.
Yeah, Keenan's still looking at him a little suspicious, but just kind of says, "Fine."
Are you gonna say no to extra protection and extra guns?
I'm sure when Mott finally comes around to trusting you all, Keenan looks at the group. I'm sure he
him
will
like a
accept
month
your
to
presence
trust
as
me.
well. Wasn't it only 2 weeks?
Felt like a month.
Ashy talks to Gabdom. Hey, go upstairs. Talk to the Toydarian. Tell him that we're keeping an eye out for whatever he's worried about. Tell him we got it. We're fine. And Gabdom just kind of goes, and kind of goes upstairs. Hey, I was told to tell you that we're gonna be on guard duty looking for That's all I ask. What are you worried about? We're gonna be on guard duty.
I'm worried about you people. I don't know who you are. What are you doing in here?
We're just here to help out Shay. She was told us she needed help, and she's one of our own.
Yeah, a likely story. You stay on that side of the door, and I'll stay on this side. Thank you very much. Apparently now this place is public property.
Actually, I tried. I don't know what else you want me to do.
All right, I gotta go shopping to get the parts to fix the droid to do some scoping out. Is there anything else you guys needed while I'm out?
Is Mott feeling like totally like he does not want to leave this house? Is he?
Out of game, we need to
leave the house. He'd probably leave the house.
He could be convinced.
Yeah, he doesn't feel safe in the house now either, so it doesn't really matter where he goes.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I think Keenan is wanting. I mean, it sounds like Mott was bringing up some good points as far as he just doesn't know what's on the other end of this treasure hunt. Whether or not it's something that can help him with his own problem or not, he just needs a little bit more information. So I'm trying to think. Keenan is trying to think if there's a way that it sounds like Shay's trying to work with to get a droid to get back to the pirate ship to find out some stuff there, and I'm trying to think if there's anything nearby closer, some other cantina or gambling den or something like that might be a place where the Red Fang or Black Sun even or something that can find out.
We do know of a den. We were made aware of a place, right?
Yeah.
I remember talking about that like 4 episodes back.
Well,
yeah, we had an area we knew that the pirates hung out.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. Was that the same place?
My other thing is like this place is supposedly like really, really, really old. So I don't know who else would actually like know what's at the end of this treasure hunt. It's kind of like a lost treasure kind of thing. Like maybe like you can try to figure out if the pirates know. I don't think anybody else can.
We're never going to be given enough information. It's
like, if you go to random people and be like, hey, what's at the end of this like multiple centuries old treasure hunt? Like most people are going to have absolutely no idea.
There's a treasure hunt.
Obviously, that wasn't the question I was going to ask him, but it was
like
more.
The pirates might not even. The pirates might not even know either. So it's like they just
even know.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if we're
Shay's just doing what
and
she's
I guess
told.
that's what I guess that's what I wouldn't know what they do or don't know yet, but okay.
Since Shay needs to go buy these parts, she's gonna go annoy Mott and be like, "You want to get out of the house?
Oh, look who it is."
Oh, you'll get over it eventually. It's fine.
Turns for the window.
I'm going to get parts for your quest that you sent me on. You want to go with me so I have some company?
He's like kind of glares at you. He's like,
"Would you rather stay
I don't
here
know.
with
I
the
thought we
people
were
you
friends,
don't know?"
but I just recently found out I'm not friends with you.
What do you mean?
Somebody said these were my only friends.
That was before I met you guys. Plus, I didn't know you considered me a friend finally.
Well, I mean, I don't consider you an enemy.
That doesn't make me a friend.
It's like basically, it's close.
I'll
In
take
Mott's
what I
life,
can
that's
get.
close.
I'll take what I can get. But I didn't mean to offend you. If you want to be my friend, you can always be my friend. We didn't die together quite a few times, so that kind of makes us friends.
Okay, do me this. Do me this. Get 5 days. Get these people out of here just for 5 days. They can come and go. I don't care. But like, I don't want them sleeping here.
Why?
Just I don't know them yet.
You can get to know them. What better way than living in the same house? They don't have anywhere to go. They came here purely to help me. I'm not going to ask them to spend money on a place to stay when they came here to help us.
I don't know these people.
I get that. You trust me.
I don't feel comfortable right now. That's all I'm trying to say.
Do you trust me?
Not right now, no. I'm feeling very like.
I told you they were coming. I told you they were coming, and
yeah, you've known
you
they
want.
were coming.
Yes, he did know.
Yeah, and what better way to keep an eye out on surveillance and looking around and people watching for creepy people approaching than to have your own guards?
One day, go have them go do something else for one day, and like, let me just get to know these people. How about that?
If they're not here, how are you getting to know them?
Like, just don't. Like, I'll get to know them. I'll talk to them or whatever. I don't know. But like, I just don't feel comfortable with them like staying the night yet.
They can all stay in my room, and then that way they won't leave. They can be confined at night if you would like.
I would like that, yes.
Okay, that's fine. I can do that.
Good, okay.
Not for long. That's a lot of people in one room, but I can do that.
Like, you kind of like looks off. You can kind of see that there's like a little bit of like, I don't know. Maybe you don't see anything yet, but like.
Look.
He's all right, fine. Yeah, I'll go. Hold on, I gotta get ready.
Okay. Do you want one of them to come with us so you can meet them as we're walking around? I'll choose one of the ones that's less overwhelming, I promise.
Sure, I guess that's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Could you send Keenan up though?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get ready and then I'll be good to go.
Okay. She goes downstairs and tells Keenan, Mott wants to speak with you.
Okay, very well.
Be careful, he might call you a friend.
Worse things have happened.
She's talking to Aura and saying like, hey, do you want to go shopping with us real quick? I gotta go pick up some parts.
Keenan walks up
Sure.
and
sounds like
go
a
ahead.
breath of fresh air.
You're good.
Keenan walks up to Mott's door, knocks on it. Mott, yes, you
Yeah.
needed to talk to me.
Yeah.
Can I come in?
Look, I don't trust these people. He's like dressed up as the old woman from the other day. And
Mop
he's
on his
like,
head.
I don't trust these people that Shay's brought in here. I get they're friends of Shay's. That's fine, but I just you're a sly one. I can see in your little eyes. Just do me a favor. Just watch him.
Oh yes, I intend to. As much as I do trust Shay, and she has given her okay with these people, I tend to still stay on the slightly concerned side of things.
Yeah, I'm just hesitant and skeptical.
Yes,
All right, I'm ready.
you look
So,
nice, Mott.
Thanks. Yeah, I gotta make sure that nobody recognizes me when I'm out.
actually, and I'll say, yeah, if y'all want to head out and look for a nearby shop or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ragro, what are you doing? Are we hanging out at the house, or are you going with them?
I mean, unless someone specifically wants him to go, I don't think he'd offer to tag along, but he'd, be fine watching the house, making sure they're not getting into trouble here.
Yeah, I'm trying to, and maybe as they're getting ready to head out, I'm gonna go up to Ragro and just take him off to the side in a private corner and just be like, Ragro, how much do you know about Mott's past history?
Well, at this point, I'm afraid it's not much more than you. He never was very clear, always very dodgy on it. Didn't really talk much. Can't blame him.
Okay.
I'm the same.
I want to find more about what he experienced. I'm not sure he's ready to share everything.
Sounds like him.
Okay. Well, I may keep. He said they were lower levels. Is that where you came from too? Was the lower levels?
No. Unfortunately. Well, maybe in this case, fortunately. Came from Offworld.
I'm assuming to get to any of the lower levels, that's going to be a trip, right? It's going to be a.
It's gonna be kind of a trip.
Yeah.
It seems
You also
like
don't know- you don't know which
at least
level
like
it is on
a
either.
weekend trip type of deal.
Right.
I know that you did also want to try to figure out the artifact thing too. Like it's still getting Mott on board with it, but so far the only lead you have is the translation of the inscription on the outside. Do you need me to? Do you need a reminder of that one?
Did we? I
think it's written down.
It's written down, but I can
Yeah.
post it in the RPG sessions chat if you want to see it.
I would like that.
So I'll read it again for anybody who's listening. Scarlet flows through the veins, a vessel of power that spills freely from the fallen. A sacrifice beckons, for power is no patient prize. It courses to those bold enough to seize it.
Still sounds like blood.
Who currently is holding on to the artifact? Is it still Mott?
Oh, I've got it, dearie. Yes, I'm holding it close to my bosom.
Thank you for that.
Oh, what a delight. Truly.
Did we return the book yet?
Yeah. you did.
Hagmot.
Oh, that's right. We had the.
Yeah.
Favorite.
I mean, you could, while y'all are doing errands, one of y'all could maybe try to like convince Mott to hold on to the artifact and maybe uncover secrets or mess with it or.
Yeah, I need to do something. I need to either find out more about Mott. I need to find out more about this treasure. And I guess I'm at a loss of kind of how to go because we want to obviously keep the treasure a secret. We don't want to be just walking around asking people about a treasure.
Just hold it out
Mhm.
everywhere you go.
Right.
See if something shines.
Yeah.
Have
through
you
it.
seen this?
Yeah.
What does this phrase mean to you? Does it speak to
Right.
you in any way?
I mean, okay.
And I guess it's the
I
same
still
with
think you could go
Mott's
talk to George.
farm.
Like he might know
Jorge
something
would
about
have
the phrase.
information.
Yeah.
Would he?
Or
I mean, he's
if all
He
else
probably
fails,
would,
I
yeah.
mean,
No, probably not.
Well, I mean, he
Shay,
might.
Shay said it sounds kind of Sith-ish, so you could also look at that branch.
yeah.
And we know that it has to do with Dathmirian people too, possibly.
Surely there's some type of like, I mean, Jorge might have info because he's kind of a librarian. So
Yeah.
like, you know, it's that idea of like looking into like ancient, like going to a Jedi, like I'd say the Jedi Temple like archives, but surely there are other archives still around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could look into that. side
Nothing
of things.
nearby though. I mean, whatever it is, we'd have to take
Probably
a
not on
trip.
this level.
Yeah.
On our favorite rocket ship.
We need a ship, don't we?
Yeah.
We,
I mean, like, if y'all discovered, like, kind of the actual where to go, like, would you be able to be like, come on, Ma, we're just going to drag you along? You're like, well, you can leave or stay, Ma.
We don't know where to go yet, right?
We
No,
don't know
you
where
don't
the
know where to
second clue.
You don't know where
Yeah.
you don't know the
Just-
next.
It was just
bit.
some Sith temple or something like that, right?
It's where it
Yeah, we
claims
do know
to
it has to
lead,
do with the Sith
but,
temple.
like, there also claims to be some sort of, like, hidden power inside.
All I have written down is Darth Nictra
Yeah.
connected to this.
And I'll also say that, like, the beginning of the book did say that, like, this is like lost information to Dathomir that's never been recorded anywhere else. So,
Yeah.
So we
like,
probably
y'all
have to
know as
go
much
to
as probably
Dathomir.
anybody knows.
We could go to Dathomir.
Do we have enough money to go off-world?
Oh, we could
just need a
go
ship.
fix the ship. There's
Well,
an
yeah, I think
entire
that's probably a
shipyard
better
of them.
call because we just spent a lot of money on this place, and I think Luke paid what, like 15 to 30,000 to go
Oh.
off-world, right?
Oh, how did my
Yeah, ship.
friends get here?
Oh, hey, that's not a bad
Good
call.
question.
We used to have
Good
a ship.
question.
They flew a ship.
Yeah, so that's a
The
solid
people you
option.
don't trust, we could ask for help.
Oh, I mean, hey, getting off-world is a higher priority for him than sticking around here. So like that would be a fine way to get to know them.
Yeah, that's true. She was gonna talk to you while we were shopping, so I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
Oh, that's why I put the wig on.
Yeah, and I was asking, did Keenan and Ragro want to hold on to the artifact to, like, try to figure out whatever the inscription means while you guys shop? So that way they have
Keenan
something to do
can.
while you guys shop.
That's fair. Yeah. I mean, Ragro would probably be there sitting like, yes, I agree. Whatever you say, yes. But
Yeah, I'll tell Mott. It's like, Mott, give me the.
Oh yes, dear. Sorry, I'm sorry. It
Yeah.
comes out. Yeah. What?
It's very convincing. I'll hold on to the jewel, the amulet, whatever it is, while you're out and about.
You like glanced around, like, you sure?
Yes.
It's safer
I guess
here than
that's
on
better
us.
than- Yeah, I guess that's fine. All right, don't let these other people see it.
Okay. Keenan takes
And he's
it
gonna
and
like reach in, pull it out.
okay.
Here.
Keenan takes it and,
Yeah, don't let anyone see it.
pushes back his robe and to start to do a little
Perception check, please.
do put it in one of his utility belt pockets.
Yeah, you can do a hard perception check.
Yes.
Can I also do perception checks while we're looking at him?
Sure. You can also do another hard perception check.
everyone wants to look at him intently. Ragro doesn't care.
We're all like,
Oh
oh my
my
goodness.
Heck.
So you don't spot. Okay, yeah. So Shay, you don't spot what you were maybe passively looking out for, but you do,
I don't
you
either.
do happen to notice like a bunch of stuff, like the bits and pieces of a bunch of stuff that like you don't. You kind of like. Yeah, you don't know what is that, what the stuff is, but you recognize just stuff in his utility
She's
belt.
definitely looking at you long enough that you notice she's noticing something.
You see,
She's not
you
saying
see,
anything. She's just looking at you.
You see the glowworm shot glass. You see a business card from George's shop.
See a peg
You
leg?
see
Okay.
you see a
Oh,
like some kind of
Leg.
pen or writing utensil from what was that one shop that the Rusty Wrench.
The least rusty wrench.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it just
the
has
least
Rusty Wrench on it though, not least wrench.
Oh, right, because
no.
they didn't.
They
change
hadn't
the
changed
heads
it yet.
Yeah,
She's
you
just
just start to
staring
see
awkwardly.
all these things in
Trinkets.
a pouch as he's putting the thing in there.
A little
She's-
dangly,
she's-
like a little dangly thing that was hanging on the front in the train.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
It's the
Shay?
equivalent of like fuzzy dice.
Yeah, pretty much was smaller. Yeah.
Shay, you all right?
Sure.
Oh.
You just collecting random crap?
Keenan-
Oh.
Keenan quickly just kind of pushes his robes together again and says, "What? Go on
Raises
your
eyebrow.
shopping trip."
Bad eyebrows. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Mm-hmm.
So I'll say y'all are able to find a shop like 2 or 3 blocks away without much difficulty. You kind of just like you find a local, you ask them, and they're like, oh yeah, just go down to 2 blocks down the road. Then you'll find Big Dave. Or no, there was already Dave's mechanic shop, wasn't there?
Another one.
This is Dave's cousin, Big
Number
Dave.
2.
That
This
was
is
little
Dave's-
Dave, this big
Dave,
one.
yeah. Big
There's
Dave
Big
Jr.
Dave's and Dave's big. shop.
Big Dave
you know?
Jr.'s shop, about 3 blocks down.
Okay, so she'll start walking that way. And she kind of just like nudges Granny Serbo or Serby there.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So-
And Aura's there too, and she's like, so, what have y'all been up to? What was it that y'all needed help with so badly?
Oh, we
Yes, what was it that we needed help with so badly?
ran into some pirates. I did tell you that part.
Oh yeah.
got out of there
which
fine,
pirates?
though.
Which pirates did you run into?
What were they called again?
The red fang ones, perhaps, dearie?
Yes,
Did you
that
say
one.
the red fang?
Yeah,
And you went near them, Shay?
very near.
Horrible business.
And
There's some scary people
she seems
around
very
here.
like she like the kind of like when you said the red fang, like the color kind of flushed from her face a little bit.
Have you guys had a run-in with them?
No, well, kind of. You remember Jonah, right? You're obviously you remember Jonah.
Yes, I know Jonah.
Well,
Yes.
We were.
I don't remember Jonah. Why
You
don't
don't
you
need to
tell
know
me
Jonah.
about Jonah? Oh, okay.
Well, you know how Jonah had some debt, right?
Yeah.
No.
He was
but
worried
go
about it.
on.
Well, we through a job may or may not have found out that he owes the money to the Red Fang.
I should have killed them. She like literally
I'm
like
sorry.
By the way, how is
mid-sentence
Jonah?
stops walking and is just like, I should have killed them.
I don't want to sound like a broken record, but who is Jonah?
Jonah, just a friend of Shay's.
Is this like Keenan, who's a friend of Shay's? But
No.
I've watched her stare longingly at him.
I did not stare longingly at it. But
You
Keenan has
took a
met
while
Jonah.
today staring at him before we left.
That's because he had a
Was
bunch
rather
of crap in his
uncomfortable.
pocket. Jonah is the closest thing I've ever had to a dad, and Jonah is dead.
Wait, Jonah died?
Yeah, he was killed for his debt.
Oh.
Well, no, they roughed him up trying to get the money, but left him in a state that he couldn't get back from.
Oh.
So that old mechanic shop that he and I lived in and he owned became mine, and then I left it to make up for the debt, and then I ran.
Oh,
That's why I took that last job.
Because they transferred the debt to you, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now that we're here, it's the Red Fang's here too. We're definitely not leaving. We'll stick around and we'll help with whatever we can.
Thank you.
Who do you owe money to?
Turns out the Red Fang.
Ah,
Not me.
I see.
I took on Jonah's debt because, yeah. So technically it's not me, but it would be me. It's why I don't go by my real name.
What is your I thought you were Shay.
That's what people call me.
Well, what don't they call you?
She just kind of looks around and she's like, look, let's talk about this back at the house.
About this time you arrived at the mechanic's shop.
And I go in. I need a couple of parts. This rewiring, this piece here, and a thingy.
Yeah, and there's a guy behind the desk. He looks maybe about one generation younger than the previous Dave. But he also has a mustache. Oh yeah, let me show you right this way. And
No,
he
aren't
kind of
you
points you to a
handsome,
shelf
young
that has
man?
like here we have all like the droid serpos and power converters and pretty much anything you would need for droid or droid related parts.
Perfect. She's
Beautiful
nice and
mustache.
pieces.
Oh,
My grandma likes your mustache.
Thank you.
Yes, we're related.
Oh, I totally see the resemblance. And he kind of just goes back to the
It's
counter.
eyes. Beady little things, aren't they?
What? She just looks up. You calling my eyes beady?
I'm not saying they aren't.
Everything is that you're purchasing is gonna be about 50 credits total.
That's fine. While they're there, on their way there, did they pass anywhere that would sell alcohol?
Yeah. There's like a small little dive bar
Okay.
kind of place.
On the
It's
way-
it's a kind of a biker bar though, a little bit.
That
You see a
works.
bunch of like parked speeder bikes out front.
I'm gonna take Granny in there. On the way back, we're stopping by there to buy a couple of bottles.
Okay,
Good
sounds good.
call.
While they are doing their
Some
little
light
errand, Keenan and Ragro are, I'm guessing, like alone in their room, like looking at this artifact, or are they in the main room, or?
We're not
Yeah,
looking at it with the other people.
Yeah.
Hey,
Maybe
you
we're in the
shoot.
garage.
Garage? Okay.
Maybe we're in
It's
the
kind
garage.
of an open
yeah.
plan, but like there's like maybe a wall has openings on either side, kind of thing, that you can kind of sit behind, maybe on top of the speeder's hood. Yeah. So
We told these mercs to go like check out the roof, check
Yeah.
out around us and stuff, just to see
check the
what's
perimeter. Yeah. They'll be
Yeah.
like kind of standing guard
we never really did a proper inspection of this place
This is true.
before we bought it. We just kind of, toured.
So y'all are
So we're looking at
That-
the amulet.
That inscription.
What?
The inscription is on the artifact, right?
Mhm. But it's in that other language.
Okay.
But like
Right,
you'd
yeah.
have it or either remember it or something.
So it's a riddle.
Yes.
Do y'all want to do like a check to get a hint, or
Would you like some help?
I think the
Or do y'all want to actually
players are
try-
stuck on it, so probably.
the players are stuck on it? Okay, I'll say do a knowledge lore and add 2 boost die.
Okay, difficulty.
I'm gonna say average. One failure, one
Oh
advantage.
my goodness.
One success.
Hey,
Okay.
one success.
So
Ragro got it.
Keenan. Actually, okay, Ragro. I'll start with Ragro. Ragro,
Okay.
your success is that you remember that Shay said something about blood, and like
Mhm.
you just can't shake that feeling that that's part of the solution.
Gotcha.
And then Keenan, was there something specific you'd like to spend your advantage on?
Let's see. Maybe since we're looking at this artifact that isn't some ancient artifact, could that advantage be? Is there anywhere as we've wandered around this underbelly of Coruscant, any one moment where there was something that called my attention to it, thinking that it reminded me of the artifact? And if not, that's fine. I'm not sure what else.
Yeah, I'll say that. Well, okay. So Ragro, do you want to communicate the?
Yeah.
It has to deal with the
he
blood thing?
definitely, He definitely mentioned scarlet flows through the veins. Didn't Shay mention something about blood? That's a good starting point,
Blood.
right? Blood.
Yes, I believe she did say something like that. Is there somewhere in Coruscant here where a red river flows, or red sewage, red?
Does
I'll
this
say, how about
thing
this?
need blood?
The advantage can be that you get an idea of what can you do with blood and the artifact.
What can you do with blood and the artifact?
Oh, if only I was there.
What was that hint?
The hint is
So we
that
need blood and the artifact. I think Ragro might. Yeah, he's probably looking for like. He has an axe on him. He'd probably kind of like carefully grab his axe, and you'd see him do this. It just like kind of like presses his finger into it to prick it, puts it back, and it's like kind of looks at the artifact like and kind of like slowly like touches it in like different spots, seeing if it'll react.
So you smudge the blood off. You
is this
take 2
helping?
strain for the cut. You smudge your finger over multiple parts of the artifact, and it seems to absorb the blood. And then a moment later, the outer inscription starts to like glow green.
This
It
is
like flickers on.
This is
And then the outside inscriptions, the words kind of start to like light up in a circle motion before finally stopping on a singular direction.
it did something. It did
Is
something.
that a direction? Is that the direction we're supposed to go?
He kind of like grabs it in his hands and like turns it.
It points in the same direction, and it kind of rotates around.
I think it's a direction. It's a compass. He's not thinking about it necessarily, but he's slowly getting a little louder as he gets more excited.
Yeah.
You're thinking what I'm thinking, right, Ragro? Shay and Mott, they're going to be gone for a while.
Yes.
Right?
We're on the same page.
I see Shay's face just suddenly look sad in my head.
We have no clue when they'll be back. We leave, they get back at the exact same time.
With bags of
Trackers
treasure.
on the
No,
way.
just kidding. Just kidding. Yeah. No.
So, I mean, did y'all want to try to head out the door?
No, I mean, I want to, but who knows how far away it is? Who knows, how close it is? What kind of other equipment we may need? I mean, do we need a speeder?
It could be
need a ship?
dangerous. It could be, but boy.
Let's do this. Let's
Kira
just
yelled
go for a walk.
downstairs.
Let's just go for a walk.
What's all the excitement about?
She can
Nothing.
sense your
uh,
emotions.
What excitement! We're not excited.
Definitely
check the
excited.
roof again,
and you can
please.
hear another door shut.
Ragro, let's just
That's
go
the
for a
one that
walk
can-
for a moment.
A walk sounds good. A walk sounds good.
Okay. All right.
As you step out the front door, about that time is when Mott and Shay are and Aura are approaching the.
You guys
headquarters.
running away? They scared you away that easily?
Yes. Can we?
You have a twitch? Is your
Yeah.
shoulder okay?
I'm gonna look to the one who's with us. I'm like, oh, it's been so nice. Please get in my house. It's a private conversation. Get out of here.
Okay.
Sorry,
Shake
Aura.
hands.
Yeah, nice. Good talk. Good talk.
Do we want to stand outside while we
And-
have this
and-
conversation?
As
I
as
feel
she
just
walks
as
away,
safe here as inside.
as she walks away, like Ragro grabs Keenan's hand and like pushes the artifact into their face.
Yeah.
It's
Shay
just
kind of
kinda
like
like
takes
the
it
one
up and
edge of it
inspects
is one edge of it's glowing.
It's giving
Green.
a direction.
Oh, she turns it to like see it move.
Yep.
Yes.
I did the same thing.
Are you only are you keeping it? Are you keeping it
Could
flat
I
like
see that?
like this as well?
Oh no, she's doing like weird wobbly jump.
Okay, so if you turn it like
Yeah,
if you
there
turn
you
it
go.
on its y-axis, the glow then changes to like up and down, like on
That
either
makes
two
sense.
ends of it. So like depending on how higher up it is, higher down it is. But it does appear to stay like on this level.
Well, that's fun. How did you guys did a puzzle without me?
Yeah.
He started it. It was his fault.
Yeah. Well, no, it was Ragro's blood.
I found out more information about my own life.
I found out
That's-
more information about her life as well.
That's good.
I had more run-ins with the Red Fang than I
Can-
thought I did, and we should have murdered them all.
Oh, well.
Even more reason to find this treasure to
Yes.
give you that means.
As soon as
I
possible.
think Shay thinks of you, Keenan, as a father figure.
No, I do
That's
not.
nice of you, Shay. Thank you.
No, do you
I
remember
appreciate
A
Jonah?
quizzical look at Shay and Keenan.
Keenan.
Shrug.
Keenan,
I
do you
mean-
remember Jonah?
Um,
When I brought you
don't.
back to the shop when you were all bloody and messed up, the man that was there, who actually owned the shop and house.
I vaguely remember. I was not quite myself yet.
That's true. Anyways, he was nice enough to let you stay. He was nice enough to let me stay. That's Jonah.
Let's I'm ready to follow this artifact.
Oh, right now? Okay, let me put this stuff down
Whatever,
inside.
it's Fine.
And
Yes.
we're
yes.
drinking
Ragro
tonight.
kind of like grabs the stuff and like you've never seen him walk with such purpose, but he's like not quite booking it. But like he's like, I'll do it faster than you. I'll just
but here, put the drinks inside too.
Okay.
We're drinking
Oh.
tonight. That's how you get to know people.
So Ragro seems excited about all this.
He does.
There's direction to, and he kind of looks around, to this whatever's at the end of this
Oh,
path.
whatever it is.
Hang on, stop talking about it for a second. She gets on her comms and tries to get to Gavden on her
Yeah.
comms. Hey, we're gonna head out for a bit. Can y'all just guard the house?
Yeah, we'll do. Anybody,
food in the
anything
fridge
in
and stuff.
particular we should be on the lookout for? Or
Anyone
Tell
that
them the
looks
Red
like they're
Fang.
from the Red Fang, anyone
Uh-huh.
that's dressed in like all black armor, anyone that
Weird,
looks like
okay.
they're from the Black Sun, is that the other one?
Black hole
just
sun.
anybody that looks dangerous or suspicious.
Yeah, no
Okay.
one should be approaching our house, so
Sounds good. Yeah, we'll have it locked down.
thank you. Okay,
I'm
we
gonna
can
go back
now.
in the house. Oh, one moment, I have to retrieve something. I'm gonna go into the house. I'm gonna grab all of my money
Oh
and
no.
put it on my person.
Okay.
It was like underneath the bed or something. And I'm ready to go.
Okay, sounds good. Are y'all taking that
there,
speeder, or are y'all going on a
We're
stroll?
not taking
Yeah.
the speeder because it is
Yes.
stolen.
No,
Okay,
we're
it's true.
definitely taking the speeder.
Well,
Definitely taking the speeder.
Hold on, I
Yeah.
have a solution to this. Hold on.
I think there's like
hold on. And
police
I'm gonna
down here.
take some mud and like throw it over the license plate.
Oh,
I'm
the
like,
license
"All
plate's
right,
already
we're ready
off.
to go.
The license plate's been
Yeah.
gone. We haven't had a
we're
license
fine.
plate since we stole it. She's not that dumb.
Yeah, we're good.
Registration
Yeah, I put
is,
more mud
uh,
over it. Fine.
Conveniently
Okay.
missing.
If you guys want to, sure.
Yes. Yes, I'm not.
This is
walking.
more important, Shay.
Okay.
I've given up hope on most things in life at this point.
Keenan,
so
do you want to
it's
drive? You want me
fine.
to drive?
I'll do this. I'll hold the amulet while you drive, and I'll direct you.
All right,
right.
you be my GPS. Got it.
Yes.
Fine.
So, you guys get into the speeder bike. or not speeder bike, the speeder, and you take off and you kind of wind down a couple streets, going straight and then turning left, straight and then turning left as the amulet's direction unfolds. And you maybe drive for like an hour and 15 minutes way out into like the outskirts of town kind of thing. And eventually as you're driving down the street, the direction of the amulet like immediately cuts back in the other direction.
Wait, Shay, hold on here.
Oh, she tries to she turns real fast.
Back up just a little bit. I'll have Shay back up slowly, watching the amulet until we get to the point where it flips back.
Okay. Yeah, so you drive and you're taking it kind of slow, and you spot this like manhole cover in the middle of the street. And as you drive past it, the line on the amulet kind of spins like a 180, kind of following this manhole cover.
Ragro, manhole cover.
Pulls it up. Yeah.
Yep. And you also notice that
Without question.
there seems to be there's a 7-point star on the manhole cover as well.
Oh, great. More sewers.
I
Grandma.
park the speeder.
You what?
I park the speeder
Yes.
since
Okay.
we're obviously getting off.
So who's going in first? Ragro?
Ragro's going first.
Okay. So you start to climb down the ladder, and you go down and down for what's probably like 15 minutes, and the walls change from like an old Duracrete to an obsidian-like black smooth stone with cracks in the wall glowing with like this smoky aura of red and green, which are providing the only light as you go deeper and deeper. Eventually, Ragro's foot taps the solid surface of the floor, and torches of a deep red flame dimly light the walls, exposing a circular room. The obsidian floor of the room looks like an etched picture of the artifact, but has green glowing etches around the outside and for the inscription, and red glowing etches for the star.
Can I back up just a quick second? As Ragro starts to go down, there's going to be a moment where I'm like, on the comm or something. Ragro, what do you see? And he was climbing down for 15 minutes, did you say?
Surely we go with him at some point, right?
Yeah, at some point, I feel like we're...
Yeah, we're walking.
It's like-
I feel like after like a minute, we're like, all right, we should probably
So we're all
join
just
him,
doing
right?
this at the same
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
It's deep.
Because it's just
It's deep.
Okay.
So yeah, I think we're all following him down, I think.
I'd like to actually flutter down to the same place that Ragro is at, and then
actually
just kind
too,
of attach myself. to
It's
his back.
too small to flutter. Just span your wings
Oh.
out.
So it's,
Oh, okay.
so it's
Am I
very
standing, like-
claustrophobic.
Can I climb ladders?
You can.
Sure.
You just gotta
Yeah.
tuck your wings in.
You
Well,
got legs, you got
kinda-
arms.
It's a little
You
more
only got three
difficult.
fingers on
Arms
each,
would
but you're
probably
fine.
be-
Yeah.
Your bottom feet are webbed, but I mean that's not a big deal.
And if you fall, you have a Wookiee underneath you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
quite
there's
helpful.
everyone else is below me, so it'll be fine. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, after a bit, I'll follow Ragro down, and whoever follows after me, I'll go down after Ragro since I've got.
Mhm.
the
So I imagine you all
amulet
go down
to-
one by one, and Rager's foot touches the surface floor.
Yeah.
And by the time the other three catch up, they're about a minute behind. They are in this room that's already kind of dimly lit.
Ooh. Can you explain the circular room again, the floor and all that?
Yes. So the room it's entirely made out of obsidian. It's a giant circle. On the floor there is what looks like carved cracks that match a picture of the amulet or the artifact. So there's like a green rim around the outside with etched glowing like green inscription all the way around, and then there's an etched 7-point star that's like glowing red.
Mott, I don't think you need your disguise down here.
I've put on the whole outfit though. It's such a hassle. It's a pain in the butt to take it all off.
Fine.
I don't know. I'm digging
What am I
the
gonna do,
mop.
take it off and then like there's no mirrors. What am I gonna, how am I supposed to like readjust it? I look great right now.
Yeah, you look great. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, great. Where's that amulet?
Okay, so you guys figured this amulet out how?
We gotta kill somebody.
Did it have to do with blood?
It did.
Yes.
Yes, it was right.
Right,
I pricked my
Ragro
finger.
led on
I did
it.
a thing. It absorbed the blood. It was weird. I didn't like it, but then it turned
Shay
green.
being right about it being blood is what gave them 2 boost die, even though it didn't help Ragro.
Hooray! And then
It
Shay
didn't
walks
help
to
me.
the middle,
Nope.
the middle of the room that they're in, and just like
Are there any openings in this
once
room?
you got into the room, the entirety of the outside of the artifact glows green as well. But if you're going to the middle of the room, do a easy perception check. Add 1 setback because it's kind of dark in the room.
Okay. Also,
And everybody
does the
may
inscription-
do that. Wait, let Shay do it first, and then everybody else can do it if she fails.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does the inscription say the same thing around the outside?
It looks to be a match. Yeah.
Okay.
2 failures, 2 advantages. So
I'm great at this today, guys. My rolls have been on spot. I've failed every time.
You don't spot.
Okay, me too.
Okay. You spot the faint reflection of some mirrors that are. Oh, I forgot to mention. There's one other thing.
There's mirrors.
in the middle of the room. There's a red light, like a small red pillar of light that goes straight up through the middle of the room to the ceiling. Shay, you managed to spot the faint glow of some mirrors, small little teeny mirrors, like that kind of line periodically the upper edge between the ceiling and the top of the wall around the entire room.
Okay.
Somebody else wants to do a perception check. Easy with the setback.
I would like to.
We'll just do one at a time, just so that way there's not like a bajillion people.
Okay.
She's also
Interpret.
going back to Ragro and
Ragro.
asking if she can borrow his already bleeding hand.
At this point, it's very much not bleeding anymore. But
Okay, well then
You
she
can-
just asked if she can borrow his
It's
axe
been an
for a
hour.
second to like run her
Yeah.
finger on it.
yeah,
She does
Let's
so.
open up that
Starts
wound
walking
again.
back to the middle.
Okay. Ma, are you doing the perception check?
Yes. Yeah. I was just
sorry,
waiting for her.
Oh, yeah,
4
I was gonna wait
success
for you.
and 2 threats. You spot that there seems to be a place. So as you're also kind of like looking around, you kind of go and inspect that pillar of light in the middle of the room, and you spot that the hole where the pillar is coming out of seems to be the exact size of the amulet or the artifact.
Hey, before you cut yourself, Shay,
Too late.
maybe we just look at this first, huh?
Okay.
It looks like there's a hole here that artifact could probably fit into.
2 threat is take 2 strain because this place is creepy.
Everyone?
No, just you.
Oh,
oh, just you.
Yeah,
Just
2 threat.
you.
Just
You're the
you.
one who rolled the threat. So,
Dang, I almost got us.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks.
hey man, I don't have as much threat threshold or a strain threshold as you. All right.
Does it,
That's fair.
dude?
And somehow cutting your finger gave you strain. I was.
It wasn't
well-
enough to like give him a wound, but it's it's annoying.
Let's see if it fits then.
So
If it
Okay.
fits, it sits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keenan will walk over there and place it in the.
It morphs into a cat.
As you place the artifact in the circle, it is a perfect match in diameter, and it fills about half the hole. So like it fits perfect. Yeah, it fits perfectly on like a diameter level, and it fills half of the depth of the hole.
So there's another one.
So as you place it in the hole, the beam of light is refracted a few dozen times through the gemstone. It bounces off the mirrors that were hidden up on the upper walls, and it comes together on the topmost tip of the star, revealing another hidden inscription. The price once paid must be paid anew. Strength and honor in the rule of 2.
Oh no.
The price once paid.
Must be paid anew. Strength and honor in the rule of 2.
Can I do a lore check to see if I
Can I as well?
understand the
What-
Sith
the
way
rule
of
of
2?
Yeah, everybody can do a hard lore check.
I'm not going to.
It's fine.
Yeah,
It just isn't a thing Mott would care about.
yeah, that's fine.
Shay would have read about things,
Well,
so
nice. Okay, so
I actually rolled good on something.
yeah,
Nice.
so I'll say
You
that
succeeded.
Shay rolled 2 success, 4 threat. Keenan rolled 1 success. I'll say after Keenan remembers something and it jogs Shay's memory. So Keenan had heard, because he's been around since he was very wait. How old is Keenan?
5?
Keenan is
Sounds about right.
he's
Feels like
32.
32. Okay, so he was a kid when the Jedi were around. So he remembers like hearing as a kid, like reading this fable or this story about how there were these group of people called the Sith who opposed the Jedi, and how they always worked within a rule of 2. There were only ever 2 Sith Lords at any given time. This jogs Shay's memory because she wasn't alive during that period of time, but she read a book about it, and she would also remember that like Sith typically operated in pairs, dealing with 2 people.
Yes, the
Alright.
Sith. They came in twos or something. They
Yeah, I remember something like that.
came in pairs. What was the name of this place? Is Darth
Oh yeah, Darth Nicholas.
Yeah,
Nicholas.
something like that.
Nick
Nick
Trust.
Trust.
Nicholas?
Nicktra.
Nictra.
No, Nick-
Nictra.
Yeah.
Nicktra, darling.
Nictra.
Okay, then
Nicktra.
she probably followed this rule of 2 and either has an apprentice or something. Maybe there's
What does the
another.
inscription say
I'll
again?
say the other. So it says the price once paid must be paid anew. Strength and honor in the rule of 2. Shay, I'll say your second success is what was the price that you'll have already paid?
Blood.
So another blood.
Yeah, I think we gotta kill somebody.
Hey, no, Grandma, just a moment.
Shay still cuts her hand and drips it on the thing again.
Yep.
Just to see.
And it absorbs the blood.
It did it again. It did it again. He cuts his hand, does it too.
Yeah. Once Ragro's blood also gets absorbed in, the floor of the room suddenly shifts and the floor begins to descend. The light of the torch is fading above you. Again, the only light is the red and green glow coming from the cracked obsidian floor and the refracted light from the artifact, now just bouncing off the walls as you're going lower and lower.
Shay's
I
practically
hate
bouncing.
this. Why did I get into this? I know. I know why, but I hate this.
Eventually the walls kind of disappear and there's kind of like a nothing abyss around you. And eventually the floor comes to rest in what appears to be a body of water. Other than that, you cannot tell where you are. You don't know if you're in a building, a room, a cave. The walls are not visible. The darkness appears to thicken around 25 meters away. And the light coming from the artifact now shines out in refracted beams into the darkness, but it doesn't light the darkness. It just kind of goes and you can't see where it goes to.
Always wet.
You can only
Why is it
make
always
out
wet?
off of this platform. You can only make out slightly stirring water around the circular edge of the floor.
Oh, this is
I'm gonna
ominous.
like put my finger in the water. Does it look like blood?
Yeah, it has a reddish tint, but it doesn't look like blood.
Okay.
You manage you pull your finger out, and it's not like hurting you, but there appear to be a bunch of small like metal fibers all over your finger.
What is it, Mott?
Well, it looks like it's not blood, but there's little metal fibers that I don't really want to like scrape off.
Wipes
So
them
it's
off.
not water?
Definitely not
It
water.
don't look. I mean, it could be water.
She pulls out her flashlight and shines it into the water.
Yeah, you shine your the flashlight into the water, and the white light it bounces. It kind of like refracts like through the water out and kind of spreads really far.
Oh yeah, I hate this. This
And
is
it kind of
getting
just
worse
goes
and
into the
worse.
darkness, but again, it doesn't light the darkness. It just kind of goes like underneath the darkness.
We
I
got-
don't mean to be rude, but can one of the people that know more about the Sith kind of just give me a heads up as to what we're dealing with here?
They weren't exactly good people.
Mott, can you kind of just flutter out there for a ways? Just flutter, just out there.
Yeah, sure, yeah. Why don't I just go do that? Sure, why not?
Well, you're
Mott-
the
No,
one
why
that
would I
can
do
fly.
that? What if they kill me?
We can't walk on water. You can fly.
Oh, well, give me the flashlight. Give me the flashlight,
Here,
and then I
here,
will do
here.
it.
Fine,
And
yes.
if you see the light disappear,
I'm
Here,
running away.
I'm probably dead.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right,
You walk.
I'm gonna follow one
Yeah.
of the star points.
Wait, I have an idea. And she like pulls the extension out of her belt and like hands you one end of it. That way we can pull you back if you fall in or something.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. And I'm gonna like connect it to my utility belt.
Yeah. You fly into the out into the darkness. The darkness, like, it does seem to move with you. So, like, you're moving farther, but, like, that dark cloud just never moves away from you. Eventually, Shay realizes that there's, like, no more tightness on this thing, and it just kind of immediately goes slack. But as Mott is flying, he slowly starts to see the group from the other side coming in through the darkness.
I'm gonna pat the cord.
It's
Is
not
it
there.
still there?
No, it's not there.
Shay's freaking out.
What?
She's
Did you lose
retracting it
them?
and is like,
Nope, not go. How do we get back up? How do we get back up?
Guys!
Do we hear him?
I'm
Start
I'm already
fluttering
hearing
towards
his
them.
voice. He's gonna haunt me.
So Mott went one way, but he came back the other?
Yeah, it, like, looped around.
Okay.
Do we hear him as he's shouting at us?
You hear coming from behind, and you see the flashlight. You see a light coming from behind you.
How did you do that?
Wait, how did I do that?
You started
That
this
way.
way,
Do
but
that.
then you ended this way.
And then, but I hate this place. Why did
Also,
we
why
get into
did you
this?
let go?
I didn't let go.
Come on, Ragro.
How did?
Courage.
All right. Yes. I hate weird things. Power.
Ragro, do a. Are you? How freaked out
mm.
is Ragro really? Like freaked out?
I mean,
Fear check freaked out?
What is? Well, it depends on what a fear check entails.
It's like if there's something that I should have made Mott do a fear check on episode 2 when he saw the catcher for the first
That's
time.
fair. Yeah.
But it's like when your character encounters something that they're like legitimately terrified of. So like if the player's ever encountered like Darth Vader for the first time or the Inquisitor for the first time, as Jedi characters, it's like the big moments where it's like you really have to like actually test to maintain composure.
Yeah.
Not peeing yourself.
I would say maybe like one step up. kind of deal. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
like he's
yeah.
almost there, but like,
Freaking
I'll
out,
say an
but
easy
not
fear. Do an
afraid.
easy fear check then.
okay,
So you roll
what
discipline.
is? Oh, this is discipline. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Discipline's not like awful, right?
You got this.
2
Okay, yeah,
success.
2 successes.
Yeah,
Two
you're fine.
successes.
You're
Yeah,
kind of
he's fine for
you're
now.
managed to maintain your composure and kind of get a grip
Mhm.
of yourself.
Treasure, power,
Okay, I have a question.
almost there.
The room, you said that the red pillar of light is coming from like the floor still?
It's being so there's a red pillar of light. You put the artifact in, and it seemed like that light was being refracted in a few dozen directions through the crystal star. And it was bouncing off of mirrors to point somewhere. But now that y'all are in this like void, it's just kind of like they're just shining out into. It's just shining out into the void. All these.
Is it still
They're
shining from
they're
the
still coming
artifact?
from the artifact. Yes.
Can I touch the artifact?
Yeah.
Can I pick the artifact up?
Yeah.
What happened?
Nothing.
Does the light stay?
The light's now just a beam that goes straight up, but you can't see above you anymore either. It's like it's all darkness in all
Right.
directions.
Can I just kind of like adjust the position a couple of times to see if it does anything? Like essentially, like
I mean,
see
the
if
light,
there's a
the light
correct
kind of
answer.
the lights spin, but like it doesn't actually. Nothing happens. If y'all are stuck and need a hint, I can help you with rolling for a hint.
Should
But if you want to try to
I-
figure it
Yeah,
out,
I
Should
do
we
want to try
follow
one
along?
more
I think
thing.
we can figure it out.
okay.
Yeah. So Shay's gonna go over and she asked for the light back for one thing.
Mhm.
She goes over to the water itself and puts her hand holding the flashlight in the water. So her hand's gonna get covered, but also she wants to see what the light does when it goes in.
Yeah, so when the light when the light goes into the water, you actually see not only does the light kind of refract a bunch through the water and kind of like shoot out, it also is like going into the air, but it seems like random a bit.
Okay. Is it refracting off of the little metal pieces too?
You can probably put two together that like that is what's causing the refractions.
Okay. Does she like feel anything with her hands getting the metal on them?
It's maybe a little uncomfortable, but it's not not painful. Like think of handling like insulation with fiberglass or something.
Fiberglass, yeah.
It might be itchy or something, but like it's not like
If it
painful.
gets in your skin, it's painful, but like on the top level, it's
Incredibly
not.
unpleasant. All right, Ragro, cut your hand again.
I mean, it's probably already cut.
Why?
You could probably just squeeze, but I don't know why.
Sure. There's more blood drips down into the artifact again.
Just the water, just into the water.
Just the
at this
water.
point.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Does that change the water?
No.
Okay. Nothing. It didn't do the thing.
All right, let's recap. We have a large open space that infinitely comes back to itself, it appears. Water everywhere. We're gonna die. We're going to die. I told you this could
Calm
potentially be
down.
nothing.
Calm down.
This is a trap.
Mott,
We're all dead.
Calm
power.
down. If you don't calm down, I'm gonna stun you and make you shut up. So calm down.
What?
We're gonna. It said also that that power is no patient prize. Maybe we have to be patient, but also there's plenty of ways we can figure this out. You're the one that can fly.
No
You can fly
patient
straight
prize.
right back up.
No, it implies we have to go quickly.
We can-
Power is no patient prize, which means it rewards those who quickly grab out and reach for it.
Okay. Do you want to be the
Would you-
sacrifice?
Would y'all like a hint?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes? Okay. Shay, would you like to do we'll say another lore. I'll say average lore check.
Use my brain.
One
Use
success,
my
2 advantages. Okay.
Ooh.
So
Nice.
you've kind of figured, the advantages. You've already kind of figured out, so there's something weird going on with light. And especially with the light in the water. The success is that you're curious about the light coming from the center of the platform, the red light. And your other advantage is that you remember that when the artifact is inside of it, there is space. It doesn't fill it completely.
Yeah. Oh, do we have... I mean, she just starts cupping the water and putting it on top of the artifact to fill the layer.
Oh, that's not underwater?
No.
So it's
I definitely thought that was under the water. I'm
No,
like,
we're on a
Alright, no,
platform.
so,
It's
yeah,
in
the platform is maybe
Under
like
the
a foot or two
Okay.
above the water. Maybe not a foot or two. Like
Okay,
a foot above. The
I
water.
totally did not connect that.
Sorry, I should have.
So she's
I-
going
I-
and
I-
trying to
I-
scoop water and put it into the indent where
Yeah.
the artifact is.
So as you place water on top of the
That's a good
artifact, once again the light refracts and it changes from a few dozen like red points into millions of green points, and there's almost like
A lot
a
of
misty projection of Coruscant that appears in the middle of this platform next to you, and the light just keeps like refracting, and and kind of expanding, and the planet grows massively until like you're kind of inside the planet, and you see all around you there's green smoke-like projection of quiet city streets that also seems to be vaguely familiar, like it could be level 1350. And the water glows a bright red for one of the streets in front of you.
Okay, so it's a
Kieran
map.
will step up to it.
Okay.
Again, and he'll place his foot down on that red path.
As you step onto the red of the pool, you step atop the liquid.
Ooh.
Oh, he'll take another step into the liquid.
Shay is
You're
memorizing the
walking,
map.
yeah, you're walking atop. So it's kind of, it goes into the darkness. I will say that. But there's like the green outline of buildings, like the walls are kind of misty. You can kind of see through, but kind of not. It seems to be like you're walking down the street up above on the surface level, or where you guys live. But like everything's made out of a green mist with kind of the floor guiding you into the darkness.
All right, well, I guess we're going forward.
There's no other way to go.
Yes.
Yep. This
Shay
is
is
weird.
memorizing what this map looks like as if it is the above ground too, so that she can line it up in her head.
Yeah. So you just follow the path?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you follow the red pool for about a mile, and the darkness
Wow.
is maintaining its distance of about 25 meters away, even to the point where like the platform disappeared behind you, but you haven't, like at this point, Mott would be like, the platform should be reappearing, but it's not.
Usually would be where it would appear. It was about this much
Okay.
time had gone by when I was fluttering.
Well, this
So this
place
is the
doesn't
right
work
way.
like normal.
But you start to recognize some of these city streets and buildings. This red water path leads you to a familiar building, an archive.
Oh, is that
Through the green
George's
smoke
place?
walls, you can make out the faint red smoke silhouette of an octolin walking about his shop.
is that
Of a
Jorge?
what?
George.
It's George.
Octolin,
That's George.
George's species,
That's
the
George.
blue octopus.
Oh, great. It's this guy again.
This is leading to his shop.
Yes.
This is leading to his.
What if it wants us to kill him?
Highly
I
doubt.
don't. I mean, we don't know yet. We
Highly
shouldn't. We shouldn't throw out the possibility just yet.
Anyways, keep
Is-
watching.
Is this the end of the? Is this the end of the vision here? The end of the glowing green and.
It seems to be leading into the front door. Of the
Forward
shop.
march.
Does it
Yeah.
open? Is it like a solid thing, or is it still just weird light tricks?
As you step out, and as you're in the front of the building, the door kind of like dissipates and you step through. And as you step into the archive, the walls seem to solidify along with like books and papers and other records. But George no longer seems to be here. And if it weren't for like a faint green fog surrounding everything, you would almost be able to think that you were like in his actual shop.
This is true.
And while you can't see George, you can actually hear muffled hums and indistinguishable words coming from the air around you.
It's like we're looking into his shop.
What are those?
We
Are those words saying anything specific?
Indistinguishable. It just seems like he's like muttering like to himself or something, but you can't make out the words.
Is there anything
Okay.
specifically glowing or like
What about the
seemingly
book?
standing out?
I mean, Ragro, do you want to go look
Box.
for the book?
Ragro's looking for the book
Okay. Well, you
a
go over
box?
the
because he
box.
put it back, or he
Yeah.
didn't put it back, but he knows
Yeah.
where the book fell.
So the box
box.
is the box. You go and find the box. It's actually back on its shelf.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Inside the box is a 10-inch tall red crystal statue of a female Dathomirian wearing a dark cloak, and the base is about the diameter of the artifact.
Grab.
As you pick
All
up
right,
the
we got it.
statue,
We're going
you
back.
notice.
Okay.
As you pick up the statue, you notice the red water swirl up and consume the bookcase to your right. Sorry, I don't have my left and rights. You notice this as you pick up the statue, you notice the red water swirl up and consume a bookcase to your right. And behind it, as it kind of collapses, you see a wall with green glowing through slight cracks, showing the outline to a hidden door in the wall. And then at this point, everybody's kind of joined and standing next to you as this happens. And you hear the voice of George behind you. Well, after 1,000 years, someone finally cracked it. And if anyone can give me a rest, it's you lot. You turn around and see the skeleton of George with like rotted pieces of flesh all over his skin. Cheerio! And he kind of force pushes you and you crash through this door and everybody kind of lands on their back on the platform.
So we do have to kill George.
I think George is already dead.
Yeah, I get the feeling that man's been dead for a while.
Well, and he's. Am I still holding the little statue
Yes.
thing?
It goes in the hole.
Yeah, he's putting it immediately in the hole.
Yeah, you put it in the hole and the platform starts to like rumble and shake before lifting back up.
I told you we should go talk to George again.
Yes. Let's.
Yeah,
We ain't talking to him again anymore.
We might.
Well,
also, I need to
planning
know if
go
this
back
door
up to
exists
the
in real
normal
life.
level, where it was? So the platform's going back up to where it used to be, and with the ladder and everything.
Yeah.
Or
It eventually rests in the room that you initially came in with the torches and the ladder.
yes.
Oh, good. This was it.
Now,
Well-
Mott, just a moment.
I don't think this is the artifact. I think this is the next clue.
Let me take a look at the statue after
I
we
also
get
think-
to the top and take it off.
And get some light. Can we take it
Yeah,
off without it going back down, Nate?
Yeah, you can take it back down. You can,
All right. So
Yeah.
take off that and the artifact.
Yep.
I say we go back up and then look at them so we have some better lighting.
And I think we should pay George a visit.
I agree.
Good. Yes. Yes.
I mean,
yes.
yeah, pay our final respects for sure.
I don't think he's dead. Well, I think he's dead. You know what I mean? He's dead, but he's not
No.
dead.
No, I don't.
We'll see if he's dead.
He pushed
If
me.
not, we'll kill him if he wants it.
He pushed me like a mile under here, right? Because we followed the pool for about a mile. Yeah.
I don't think.
Didn't feel like a mile.
I think it had to do with the Zuji forcey stuff. I don't think this was.
Yeah, I
He
don't
can't
deal with that. I
explain
don't
the
deal
way
with
it
the forcey
works
stuff.
otherwise.
And what
There's
did he
just-
say? After 1,000 years?
Yeah. So he knows something we don't
Was
know.
this
We
some
need
kind
to
of
go talk
test?
to him.
Was this
I
some
don't
kind
know.
of- Yes, let's.
Well,
we
we'll
need
have to talk to him and find out.
Let's go back
Okay.
up.
so you'll climb back up the
Claustrophobic.
ladder. Takes maybe
Yep.
it's going up this time, so maybe it takes like 20 minutes. 'Cause-
Oh, rude.
yeah, but you make it back up to the top.
This is the most
How's
physical
Grandma
exertion
Mott
he's
doing?
had to do.
Yeah.
It's so difficult.
I imagine. No, he said
No.
that it was too narrow for him to fly.
I know.
imagine
she
that
was
like
teasing him.
Ragro was like the last person to go up, and like at some point, like he was still getting stuck behind Mott,
Yeah.
and just decided, what the heck?
Lift.
I'm just gonna. Yeah, he's just gonna like set him on his shoulders and just keep climbing faster.
Yeah.
But
And
Mott's
he's
still
still
going like this
wheezing.
with his arms.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still climbing like this. Oh my gosh. Okay, once we're up there, can Keen and I take a good look over the statue?
Yeah. So it appears to be
Our speeder's still there, right?
the speeder's
Good.
still there.
Couple parking tickets.
So
Who cares?
yeah,
It's not in our
it's a
name.
green. It's like a. It's a green crystal statue.
I thought it was
with
red.
Did I say
I
red?
also thought it was red.
Did I say red? I might have said red.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You said
I
red.
think you said
Yeah, it's okay. Sorry, it's a red 10-inch tall red crystal statue of a female
Well, it's green
Dathomirian,
now.
wearing a dark cloak. And I'm gonna say there's like the base of it is green. How about that?
Okay.
Other
Anything?
than that, it doesn't actually appear to have really anything else on it.
No writing, no nothing.
No.
I try to look through
Alright.
the artifact at it.
Yeah. It doesn't appear to be.
we can do this on the way. We can do this.
Anyways.
You just drive.
I'm driving,
Yeah, all right,
driving.
Are you driving
Can
to
I
George's?
look
Are you driving to
through
George's?
it? Like,
Yeah.
is it translucent?
No, the statue's not.
So it's opaque.
Let's hide this stuff so we don't have it out in the open.
Make
It's
your way
a
to-
10-inch statue, I guess.
I
You don't
mean,
have a bag of holding.
Just keep it down
Throw
on
it
the floor for a bit.
Throw it on the floor.
yeah, someone
Just
throw a
keep it down on
cloak
the
over
floor
it,
for a bit.
something, you know?
Yeah.
I'm
Alright.
driving. You guys
Okay.
deal with this.
Okay, get to George's.
I'm driving.
Can I? So while she's driving, can I roll perception on it?
On what statue?
The statue, the little green the little red statue with the green base.
What are you trying to perceive? Just anything?
Oh, just to see if there's anything unusual about it,
It seems
other
pretty.
than how we got it.
Yeah, I mean, it seems pretty straightforward. Doesn't seem to be anything unusual
Okay.
about it.
Okay.
Yeah. So you'll
Get to
eventually
George's.
make it to. You'll eventually park about a block or two away from George's shop. I'm guessing,
Jorge.
or
Mhm.
right up. Are you
I'm
driving? Are
getting
you
as
parking
close
right
as
up
I
next?
can.
Okay. Yeah. You park right in front of the shop. Yeah.
There was
I guess
something
I'll-
unsettling about George's personage in.
Oh,
in
you mean
that.
the rotting face thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I'm trying not to think about it.
I'm.
I'm going into George's.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm gonna have my weapon drawn. Well,
I'm not. I'm just gonna be like, what the crap, bro?
Yeah. So you
I
walk
don't,
in.
I don't think he's alive.
You walk in and you don't initially see him, but you hear him from above. I knew it was only a matter of time before you showed up. Maybe I didn't expect it this quick, but I've waited this long for my death, and however, I am. I can't just let you by so easily. I do have a duty to uphold.
Who are you?
Maybe
and
you can
why?
best me in this duty, but I'm ready for a rest. But I can't just let you pass. Hopefully, you may best me. And you hear
So
you
what
hear
want us to-
vroom
Great.
and a
he's
red
Jedi.
glow
Oh,
from above
he's not a
the
Jedi.
banister.
Can I look up?
Definitely
It's,
looking.
that's
You look up and a big octolan does a kind of a backflip off of the banister and lands in front of you.
Super
And you
landing,
kind of
super
see
landing.
green mist starts to like peel and chip away at his skin, his eyes go from like a deep black to like a swirling green.
Ugh.
And he's kind of like, it goes to his flesh and skeletal form, wearing a tattered black robe.
Pardon me, before we fight, can you explain to me why you aren't dead?
Yeah, I'm pulling out a grenade.
Time out.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, we can kill you, that's fine, but why?
Darth Nictra placed a curse upon me to forever guard her temple. So I must
Okay.
be here and prevent any entry. But if
that
you were to
mean we
best
have to
me,
guard
my
it?
curse would end, giving
Okay.
me peace.
I don't want that curse.
So we don't have to guard it once we kill you.
I start shooting at him. I do.
Agreed.
That's fine.
Sure. Yep, you start shooting at him. I need to do stuff real quick.
Oh,
Take your time.
Okay.
I'm just wearing an old woman's outfit.
It's a beautiful outfit.
I hope
Yeah.
no one makes fan art of these moments.
Oh, yeah, that
I
would
would now
love
I want to
somebody to
make
make
it.
fan art of
Oh, no.
Now I want to
Lord.
do it, and you're tempting me.
No.
Grandma Mott fighting a Sith.
see, Lacey, you can't make fan art because that's just official art.
That makes it better.
Yeah, we actually haven't taken a break yet.
I was
Yeah, we have
thinking
not
about
taken
that.
a break. I was thinking about that as well.
We'll be right back after this word about RPG sessions. Well, you know what time it is. Let me just tell you why you should try RPGsessions.com. So I used to use Roll20, and guess what? It's like over $100 a year or something to use it for Star Wars RPG. And then Foundry, it costs money to use for Star Wars RPG. But guess what? RPG Sessions is completely free, and it's made specifically for Star Wars RPG, whereas other virtual tabletops like Foundry and Roll20 are not. On top of this, the team at RPG Sessions are actively working to implement new Star Wars RPG related features. For example, they just implemented a new battle targeting system to where you can select the weapon you want to shoot with, select the target, select the range, and it builds the pool out directly for you. It lists out your weapon's special effects, its damage, its crit rating. It even accounts for the person you're targeting's soak. It's super, super helpful and nifty. That's just one of many features that are currently actively being added into RPGsessions.com. So if you want to go check it out today, it would really mean a lot to me. I know it would mean a lot to Jeff. Go sign up at RPGsessions.com or by using the link down in the description below. Now, let's get back to the crew and see what they're up to. Welcome back to episode 7. So George is now standing before you with the lightsaber drawn. Everybody roll. I'm gonna say vigilance because y'all never really got a chance to like realize y'all were fighting anything. I guess so. Keenan, you had your blaster drawn. Keenan,
Yes.
I have
can
a
roll.
frag grenade drawn as well.
I was shooting. Yep.
If you had a weapon already drawn walking into the room, you may roll with cool. If you did not,
I
then
had
roll
a
with
weapon
George.
drawn, but I was in the middle of conversation when the blasters were fired.
Yeah.
So vigilance?
I mean, were you expecting combat walking into the building?
Yes.
He drew his
I
weapon
was
to draw
in the
to
middle
walk
of
in.
a sentence
So
when the
roll-
blaster first shot.
Well, the blaster, I would say the blaster hasn't shot yet.
But I just want to roll with
I
one
could-
extra yellow die.
No.
I could
Yeah,
say the
roll
blaster
cool.
shot. I just didn't hit anything.
I would like to use my rapid
Fine.
reaction and suffer a strain to give myself one extra success.
Yay.
Actually, would that put me on would that put me behind him, I guess? Still?
That would put you. That would put you ahead of him. Yes, because you'd be tied, and that's a tiebreaker.
Okay, then I will do that. I will take one more strain to
Get a turn before him.
Yeah, so do I have to
So just roll 2 success to advantage, and then add to initiative. So the initiative order is PC and PC, and then the rest of the 3 PCs. So Keenan, since you took the first shot, I'll say you may take the first attack.
Oh,
It makes sense.
It does.
Sweet. Yes, Keenan is
adversary
ready
2.
to- adversary 2. Okay.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna
Short range.
use this really cool new combat thing.
Okay, yeah. So there's an update where they've implemented the first half of the combat attacking tracker thing. I don't remember what it's called.
Looks like it takes consideration of his adversary, so it gives an upgrade automatically. And there's a setback in there too. I'm assuming he's got defense.
Yes. That's
Sweet.
neat.
Look at all that.
Heck
So,
yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and spend a point because we haven't yet.
Yeah.
Yes, we have not.
And I'm gonna aim as well for my maneuver and shoot.
Great.
Oh my god.
Wow. 2
Beautiful.
success, 3
Beautiful.
advantage, and
Wow.
a triumph. So is that are you gonna okay, first off, damage.
damage. It is going to be 8 damage with a pierce of 2.
Oh, you
And
on
so
top
it
of
does
the
hit
triumph.
him. It hits his cloak, but it hits him, and he does like a little
Yeah.
flinch, a little
And
bit.
I can crit twice here.
Are you gonna do a double crit?
Let's do a double crit.
So that's a crit plus
Ooh.
10.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Kill him.
Shoot him in the face.
Hey, do it.
Winded.
My
Until the
dear.
end of the encounter, the target cannot voluntarily suffer strain to activate any additional abilities or gain additional maneuvers. Well, there goes his parry ability.
Yes.
It's good.
Oh jeez.
Yes.
Okay. Next up is George.
Jorge Blue.
Jorge.
Okay.
He's going to
Wild.
look at Keenan, who just attacked him, and
Such.
See everybody. It's been nice hanging with you.
Yeah,
Thanks,
he says,
thanks for your
been
time.
nice.
yeah,
We'll see
before
ya.
he
Good
before he
night.
does
Good
anything,
night.
he kind of like looks where he shot him, and he looks back at Keenan. I'm sorry about this, old chap, but I am bound by a curse. And he kind of like dashes forward and swipes with his lightsaber.
Mm-hmm.
I am
Okay,
going
so-
to do a dodge. I'm going to do a dodge
Okay.
talent here. So my new dodge talent, when targeted by a combat check, may perform a dodge incidental to suffer a number of strain no greater than ranks in dodge, then upgrade the difficulty of the check by that number. So I will suffer 1 strain, and that will be upgraded by 1.
Okay.
Excellent.
How do I attack you with the thing?
You don't. That's the D part.
Oh, I
Oh,
guess
like,
not.
with the-
That's-
Yeah, of
RPG.
course. That's how that works.
I'm assuming, and maybe this is part of it that hasn't been completely done. But if you the GM click on Jorge and then you click on his weapon in his weapon area, it should
I was just clicking
populate
lightsaber
with-
skill.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Oh, I love this. I love this.
Yeah.
I love this.
And then upgrade the difficulty by 1, so it's a plus purple.
upgrade. So it's
Okay,
going
so
to be
it's
turning a purple
negative
to a
upgrade.
red.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds
track.
good. And then
Totally keeping up, I swear.
you don't have armor or anything, so we're gonna just
No defense.
roll.
Yep.
Alright, 2 success, 2 advantages. That is 8 damage, ignoring 10 soak. That's a lightsaber.
That's a lot of dice you roll.
And it crits.
Uh-huh.
No.
Yeah, he may
and
or
I
may not
have a
have. He
crit.
may or may not have the talent that lets him use his intelligence as a lightsaber.
I will go ahead and roll
That's
that crit.
a
I
talent?
still have a crit on
Yeah,
me.
it's under the
so
Guardian.
that's-
Force of Destiny Guardian tree. Each Force of Destiny career has a lightsaber form focused talent tree. It lets you, and there's one for every characteristic. It's actually kind of OP.
Okay,
People to
I
character
just
around
rolled
it.
off balance. I'll add setback to their next skill check. So I need to add a setback to my next skill check.
Okay. It
Okay.
could
To be
be a
fair,
lot
that's
worse.
not the worst.
Could be a
Yeah.
lot worse.
Yeah.
Could be worse. Okay.
Out of the way with
Next PC.
You can
There
go
you
for it.
Got away with it.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, sure.
So he's now
Um,
engaged with me. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
Which
I mean,
means
getting
he's
engaged.
kind of
Shouldn't be
engaged
throwing
with me.
frag grenades.
Yeah, so Ragro, we're definitely gonna do a very similar thing of, hey, we're gonna try and chop this guy up into a few pieces with the vibro axe. Maneuver, we could do a little fun little aim thing, right? And then bring the smack down. Engage this guy, build pool, and then that.
Yeah. Get him.
Oh, I'm going to suffer a strain to increase. Wait, can I do that twice? I haven't gotten it twice yet, have I? I just got it once. Yeah, I only have it once.
That'll be cool when you get it twice.
Oh yeah, I'll be blowing through strain. I mean, I
We'll need to get
can
you more of that.
still spend another to upgrade again. So I have
Yes.
2 upgrades. So this will be helpful.
No.
But yeah, let's just roll a million dice. You know,
3
that's
success,
3
2
success,
advantages.
2 advantage,
Okay. So
Awesome.
that
and
does
it
crit.
crits on a 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is that a
Yes.
crit plus
So
an extra 10
3
because of your talent?
You got a vicious 3.
Yes, Vicious 3.
That's a
yes.
plus 30.
Yeah, vicious 3.
And then you have the talent, right, under Marauder
Let me check.
for lethal blows.
I do not have. Oh, I do have lethal blows. Yeah, so plus 40.
It's 40. That's actually plus 50
Oh.
because it's including his previous.
Oh, because yeah, plus
Right.
50.
Okay, that's
And then so
agonizing
total
wound.
damage should be.
Well, he got 12 agonizing
plus
wounds. The
that
target increases
crit, so-
difficulty of all brawn and agility checks by 1 until the end of the encounter.
Ooh.
Wow, that's actually
Too bad he's using
He rolled a
intellect, huh?
10. You're kidding me.
Wow.
Well, all of his lightsaber check.
Wow.
Oh wait, no, because his lightsaber check's not a brawn or agility; it's intellect.
Right.
He rolled a 10 on his plus 50 crit.
Yeah, he did. He
Oh
rolled
my
just-
Oh
goodness.
my gosh.
Okay, well the damage was how much?
This is upsetting.
How much damage?
Damage was like 12 with
12? Ignoring
some
two soak?
amount of pierce. Yeah.
Two pierce.
Let me double
Okay,
check.
so 12.
Yeah, 2
Here's
pierce.
2.
Okay, yeah. So you managed to like give us a good slice, kind of and he kind of like sidesteps, but it still like cuts into his clavicle before,
Not
and
the
you know you see green mists kind of start to excrete out of his shoulder.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
That's fun. Okay.
Finish him off
Who's
with the
going next?
bola.
Finish him off with Ebola.
Yeah, I put the frag grenade away, considering there's
That's the
now
maneuver.
2 companions. Oh no, I can. Well, okay,
Oh,
so
right.
maybe I don't put it away. I just pull out the bola. I guess I'm now holding a frag grenade and a bola,
Okay.
but I'll just pull the bola out and throw that because I
Okay.
have the talent that lets me do such a thing. I'm super lost in my
Quick
character
draw.
sheet. Otherwise, I'd say what it's
Quick
called. Oh,
draw.
okay, here it
Yeah,
is. Quick draw.
Quick draw.
Yes, I have quick
Yeah.
draw, so I'm able to do that.
Ah, see, we should have had
so-
you go first. The quick strike.
Yeah, one day.
Dang.
Sometime we'll remember that.
So I'm within what short distance of him?
I remembered it, but technically
you
he
would.
drew
I would
first,
imagine
so.
everybody was engaged with him, but we're engaged range with Keenan. Y'all are kind of standing
Oh,
together.
so I'm also
So-
within engaged range then.
Yeah, so you'd probably have to move out of the way or move backwards or something.
Would I be
Yeah,
able
take
to
a
do
step
that?
back.
Directly behind
I
you
feel
is
like
the
that'd be a
door out
maneuver.
the door, but you could maybe try to like go sideways.
Could I,
Like
could I
behind
go
Ragro.
out the
Past
door?
him.
Yeah, you maybe walk on the other side of Ragro or something.
Could I just walk out the door? Is there like a
I
reason
mean, yeah, you
can-
could walk out the door, but it might be harder to like to throw
if
the
the door
bullet
stays
through a
open.
door. Yeah, but you're throwing a bullet
mean-
through a door.
I guess
Just move
probably
somewhere in
just
the- in
flutter
the
up
shop.
to the top floor.
Yeah,
without-
you could flutter up to the top floor.
where could I safely go? How about that? Where's like the safest place
When
to
you're
get
I
the
mean,
short range distance?
You could like you could go. There's kind of here. I'm gonna use the map editor and just give a quick sketch. Actually,
Ooh,
we're not gonna use this for all combat. I'm just gonna give a quick sketch. Wait to load it until after I draw, just in case or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah.
waiting here.
Yeah, I didn't immediately click on map editor.
I didn't either. Yeah, definitely not.
Okay, you may turn your attention to the map. Like I just kind of described before, the building kind of goes off to the left quite a distance, and there are some bookshelves in the middle, bookshelves that are lining the walls that kind of face not against the wall, but you can like stand on either side of them, kind of thing. And then there's like a
Refresh
banister. There's a banister up around the top edge. His desk in the corner. Y'all are kind of standing towards the front of the store still, and George is kind of standing right in front of you, but like this shelf, this is kind of towards the middle of the shop. There's a shelf that's where like the box with the book has typically been, and then George is standing right next to Keenan and Ragro.
Well, this has a completely different layout like than I thought it had.
Oh yeah, the window's also like right behind you. Like this is the window would be right here.
Wait.
Oh, you can't see it because
I need to refresh.
Okay, yeah. So where's the bad guy?
he's standing right in between. He's pretty much like right next to you, and he's right next to Keenan.
So could I
In Ragro.
move here and be in?
Do you want to move like okay? So yeah, you want to take a step backwards towards the door? Yeah, that's fine. But
Right, 'cause
we're
that
not going
puts
to
me
use.
in
We're not
short-
actually going to use the map. We're not going to actually use the map.
Oh, actually, you know what? I could just move this way. I guess I could
So you
move.
wanna move-
I could move
In any
wherever.
direction. That's
That's how D&D works. You choose a direction and you go.
Yeah, I guess if he's right there, this kind of gives me a better line of sight of him. So he'll shift to that spot, and
Okay.
and then I'll
And
so
you
I'll
need to
kinda
add an extra
sidestep-
negative upgrade because he's in engaged range with Keenan and Ragro.
That's okay. We understand.
Yes,
these things
sir.
happen.
So what you'll
Yeah,
do
we
is you'll
get it.
click your weapon attack.
Okay, so I go into
Your weapon.
weapon,
You click
and then you
Bola.
click on ranged, short.
and
the
you
man
click on
with the-
Bola.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
yeah, the ranged light next to Bola.
yeah.
And then you should see a picture of George in short range.
I do. Yeah, I did that.
Yep. And
I
then
need
add
to
a
add
negative
the-
upgrade.
Okay,
Yep. And then
Oh,
roll.
So you should have 3 negative upgrades on that.
and one black and one purple.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, that looks right. 2 failures and 1 advantage.
Okay. What would you like to spend your advantage on? You throw this Bola and it doesn't hit him or Keenan or Ragnar.
Okay, so real quick, how come there were so many like failures, or like how come there were 3 disadvantages? Was it just because there were other people in range? Sorry, I'm still trying to
So
learn like that part.
he's-
of
he's
it.
an adversary too.
So that adds 2 negative upgrades.
Oh, just automatically.
And then because automatically to every attack against this guy, and then it adds an extra one because somebody's in engaged range with him.
Yes.
Oh, so I really just don't even need to like worry about hitting him. I just need to not attack. Then otherwise, I'm gonna roll more failures. That's what I'm hearing. Got it. Okay, good.
Okay. Well, Shay.
Okay.
Finish him.
I'm gonna try to shoot him. Let's see if this works.
Don't shoot me. Just shoot him.
Don't shoot me.
Okay.
Don't shoot me.
Click him. Click
Shoot
him.
him.
Okay, I'm gonna either step to like the right or like step back. Either way, just making myself not engaged.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sounds good.
You've canceled the
I'm
engagement.
Yeah, no engagement. For
The engagement is off. No more wedding.
Yeah.
Or
And
Jorge.
then, there we go.
Or
Roll
Jorge.
1 failure, 1 advantage, 1 despair.
Oh,
Maybe I should
dear.
stop shooting too.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Hit me.
So you
hit me. Hit me.
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Give in to
Hit me, Nate, you coward.
I'm gonna be fair about this.
Kill him.
1, 2, or 3, it hits Keenan.
I want to be hit, Nate.
4, 5,
That's
or
what I'm
6,
saying.
it hits Ragro.
Okay.
Ragro.
Nice.
How much damage, Shay?
Hold on, that was
Your
two.
rifle 8 damage
8.
plus, or so it's just gonna be 8 damage.
Yeah, she didn't succeed.
What? Yeah. What would you want
Does
your
it have any
advantage
pierce?
to be?
No, it does not have pierce. I'm going to yell out, "Oh crap! I'm sorry!" Trying to give a boost to him, I guess. Hit him harder this time.
I'll say that you make. How about this? The pain enrages Ragro, and he may take a boost on his next.
That works.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to say that would be encouraging.
Yeah, and I'm trying to stay away from like I don't know the verbal bolsters.
Yeah, I also
Little
don't
bit.
want to like just be like, oh, I just give a boost to the next person because I want to be a reason
It's
for
kinda
doing
giving a
that.
reason-
You know?
trying to give a reason.
Yeah.
So
There's
who's going
definitely
first?
a sneer from Ragro,
Yeah.
but you know he's being very, very precise with his next swing.
Yeah.
Kind of like his axe, like down, like swinging it up this time because yeah, this is going to be. We're gonna aim again because I have not taken another maneuver.
I'm going to spend a Dark Side Destiny token to make this check harder.
You know
Okay,
what?
the
I'm
next
going
turn
to
I go upgrade.
spend. That's fine. I'm going to spend a strain and a thing to get 2 upgrades, and then I
Those
add
exist.
3 boost dice because I aim
Yikes.
twice.
1, 2,
I
3,
get a
4,
boost die
5,
from
6,
Shay.
7, 8, 9, 10. That's gonna be 10 dice,
Yes. Yes.
and that's why this system's fun.
Let's roll. Let's see.
It's even funner in person. 3 successes and a triumph. So it crits.
Triumph.
It crits. And it does
It's critting
how much
again.
damage?
3 successes. So that will be 3, 12 plus 1 because I have wounds.
Okay, so that's
So 13 total and then a crit.
and what's
vicious
what's
3, so
and
that's
what's
another
the critical injury is plus 10, right? Because of your
It's plus 40
2.
base
It's plus
from me.
right. Well, it's okay.
Because
so because you have
vicious
vicious
3,
4
and then
vicious
I
3 plus
have-
1.
Yeah, vicious
Got
3
it.
plus 1. So yeah, and then whatever his crits are. So is it plus 60 now?
The
It is
target
plus
will die
60?
after the last initiative slot during the next round.
Yes. Yes.
Nice.
Wow.
Well, he's
You
gonna go
did it.
next.
You put Jorge out of his misery.
He's gonna go next.
The end is nigh.
No one died.
He's going to give a glance at Ragro as he's now like kind of cracking open, and there's multiple like spots where green mist is kind of pouring out of him, and he's going to take a slash at Ragro.
As he's doing this, Ragro is like Wookiee roaring in his face.
Garar. That's the noise they make, right? Garar.
That is what it sounds like, yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Rar XD.
And he's going to upgrade one of the dice of his roll. And
Might as
he is
well. He's
going
about
to
to die.
aim. Yeah.
He's gonna die. I can take this hit.
2 success.
Yeah, I can
That's
take this
8
hit.
damage ignoring, so
Yeah. So I'm only at 11. Not even half.
okay. Who's going next?
I will go and do nothing. Next.
Okay.
Yeah, honestly, same. I'm gonna put my blaster away and just be like, thanks for your help, bud, and start heading towards the shelf that we need to go to.
And then Keenan.
He's going to start on this inspiring rhetoric to his cohorts here, telling him that they've actually done a good thing, putting Jorge out of his misery, and well done for doing it cleanly and everything. So he's going to do inspiring rhetoric. He's going to do a leadership check, and I'm still engaged with Ragro, so this will basically just be affecting him. All right.
That's all you're doing on your turn?
Oh, look at that! I didn't do it, but I will.
Ragro's too angry to hear.
He's
Yeah.
I will. I was supposed to add a setback on that too.
Oh, do you want to go ahead and do that?
Crit.
Roll setback?
There you go.
Okay.
Nothing.
Yeah, so 1 failure, 3 advantage on that inspiring rhetoric.
I'm gonna feel pretty good about myself at least. So I'm gonna heal a strain. And
Yeah, you can
with
heal
the other
3 strain
advantages,
for the 3 advantage.
I
never mind.
only have one.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
for those other 2, you can choose what you want to do.
Yeah, I was. Is there anything else with those advantages that might give us some kind of extra clue as he's passing on to the great beyond that might aid us in what we want to do next here in this in Jorge's shop?
How about this? You can take a boost die to your next check.
Okay,
And then
Whatever
you
the
hold
check
on
may
to
be.
that one. That's an important one.
that is.
So we're back at the top of the round. Who
Sorry,
wants to go
Ragro.
first?
I tried.
Do we make it to the top of the round?
Because he dies at the
Ragro-
beginning of the next round. So
It's the end of this round?
yeah,
Oh, okay. Ragro's
after
still
the last
going hard in the
initiative
paint.
during the next round.
Yeah, Ragro's not stopping. He's
Slashing again.
he's slashing
Okay.
again.
Add another negative upgrade.
Yep. No, I don't want to.
Actually, I'll pass it. I'll just pass it.
Keenan.
Pass.
Oh, okay. Oops. He's, we're still. I'm not gonna use that, but I will stick with another aim, and yeah, looks appropriate. Looks appropriate.
Wow.
2 successes, 3 advantages, 1 triumph, 1 despair.
the triumph despair always throws me off. Like what?
Yeah.
How
so
does that work?
Okay, so first we'll start with you. So that's how much damage?
That is going to be
Either way,
11, 13,
either way, you
12,
slice
yeah.
him through. So we'll just.
Poor buddy.
Yep.
Bye, Jorge.
Oh, hey, he dead. He's
I
So
only
you
dead.
take, a
remember
slash,
George.
you take a slash through Jorge to George, and his bones just kind of crumple all over the floor, and like a green mist starts to like rise up.
I feel like he's kind of not hearing the outside right now
You
because
start to
he's
hear like
angry.
a rattling sound.
A rattling sound.
A
And
rattling
the green
sound?
mist kind of like goes and spreads back into Jorge's bones.
Oh.
And you see like the bones and pieces start to reanimate,
Oh.
and he gets
Oh, I
put
love that.
back together again.
Oh, I love that. I
Oh.
love that.
Lovely.
Can I attempt to grab one of the bones?
It would like yank you back to him
Oh yeah, okay.
where it's rebuilding.
I was just curious. I was like, well, maybe I'll try to grab it and throw it out of the building.
Yeah.
Like shut the door, see what happens.
Yeah.
Can't do much without your head, can you?
But so we're gonna just go back to the top of the order, round 4.
Well, I'd like to move away from this. I guess I've already. If I'm not grabbing, if I am
And
grabbing
it
it,
also seems
I'm probably
like
closer to it. at
his
this point.
flesh at this point is completely gone. He's all like made out of bone, and like the bone looks more brittle and cracked than before.
Okay.
So are we starting over initiative?
Yeah, it's the next round. It took 1 round to reanimate.
Okay.
Okay.
So I can just.
I'm gonna look at Ragro. I'm gonna take this one from the top. I'm gonna look at Ragro. I'm like, I think this one's all yours, big guy. I'll look around and see if there's anything else I can do in the shop. And I'm gonna head towards where that like fake wall was.
Yeah, that's where
Again,
I'm heading as well. So.
Still as if blocking out the external world. He's bringing down the axe on
Yeah.
this guy again.
Passing you another negative upgrade.
Thing, and then aiming. He's just slash, right? Like this is he's not stopping. He's gonna do successes.
Success.
A
Okay,
very
so that's
tame.
Nice.
how much damage?
That is a total of 11, 12 damage.
12. Okay.
What'd you do with your triumph on your last check?
Would that have been like enough to bring him down, or would that have been just another automatic crit?
that would have been like an additional.
Because technically, I also double crit, or I could
Yeah,
have, or I could have
I
just
mean,
used
we
the
could
triumph
just-
on something else and crit regularly.
Yeah, we can just. I'll just give him a. Oh, yeah, I'll roll it. Fine.
Crit
I'll roll
now?
an extra. I'll
Crit on
roll an
this round?
extra crit. I'll roll an extra crit just for the effect.
Okay.
Having it for the calculations this time around, kind of thing. So it would have been plus 40 plus 60. This would have been last time.
So plus 100.
Bleeding out. Okay. So, also I didn't do your despair either.
Oh, I thought that was the despair.
Oh, then he got back up.
No,
Yeah.
that was actually just a part of it. It was
I was-
actually just one of his abilities.
Okay, fine. What's the despair?
I'm gonna say, as you go to slash him, he went to defend with his lightsaber, and it like hit. It didn't like slice through your vibro axe or anything. I'll say it applied 1 level of sunder,
Oh,
1 level of damage to the vibro axe.
yeah.
Oh, I can fix that.
Yeah,
What
we
does
can do
damage
that
do again?
for-
Does it make it harder to use or something?
First damage, I think, adds a setback. I think
Let's see.
1 level of damage.
At quality? Yes. So
So-
this, at minor damage.
And then roll another setback real quick for that last attack.
Okay. All right. Setback.
And
Okay,
so
we're
your
good.
weapon
Okay.
here.
Great. Okay, it is
Oh, yes.
his turn
Same.
again. He is going to take slash at the Wookiee.
The big Wookiee.
Not the Wookiee.
Big Wookiee.
Big boy.
Not the Wookiee.
You doing anything?
I am going to take the full force of this lightsaber again.
Do an upgrade difficulty. Or maybe not.
2
Oh.
success, 1/3 again.
2
Okay.
successes.
Fine. 8 damage, ignoring your soak. And then he's going to.
We're fine. Lightsabers cauterize wounds, right? So I'm not bleeding.
Yeah.
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 Who's going next?
I guess I will. Since he got back up, I'm gonna shoot at him.
Because he's in engaged range with Regro. I just passed you a negative upgrade.
Okay, and did I move further away? Am I still in short range?
You are still in short range.
Okay, good.
We have plenty of upgrades.
I'm going to use a thingy.
Yeah.
Do it.
That made sense. I know that made sense. It made sense. And I
Okay,
still
there's
failed.
2 advantages.
Jeez.
So you take a shot at him, but you're kind of rattled from the
The Wookiee
experience.
getting hit.
And the Wookiee getting hit last time, yeah. So you shoot and it just kind of blasts one of the bookcases. What would you like to spend your 2 advantage on?
What are other options besides just passing them along? I can't think of anything else.
You could provide us. You could give George a setback. You could.
that.
That's fair.
I may not
That's
have hit
actually
him, but
fair.
I want to intimidate him.
Yeah, I'll say that he had to sidestep then your shot, leaving him like slightly more exposed than he would be before. Keenan, what would you like to do?
I am going to still pretty much engage there with everybody. I'm going to pull out my last stim pack.
Yep.
And inject it into Ragro.
Okay.
And
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna then keep trying to cheer him on to say, "You can do this. Let's finish this."
Can't
And
I
gonna
didn't know
try
you were
another
inspired.
inspiring rhetoric.
Let's do this
Try
again.
got
again
this.
here.
You got this.
I'm gonna flip a destiny point too because I feel like I just
Fair enough.
And I'm
Fair
gonna-
enough.
had that boost that I had sitting there. All right, let's hope.
You did have that boost.
Hey,
Hey,
there we go.
nice.
There we go.
So you get to heal 2 strain, Ragro.
Heck
What did you do
yeah.
with your advantages?
Spend advantage to cause 1 affected ally to recover 1 additional strain. So you can
Heck.
recover 2 more strain.
Heck
Nice.
yeah.
Sounds
We
good.
take
And
those.
Mott, are you doing anything?
I'm just gonna keep going towards that like area that we saw in the like
Yeah.
mist place, just see if I can get to it.
So it's currently behind like a massive bookshelf that has a bunch of books on it. There's a bookshelf in front of it, but you kind of see the cracked outline behind it.
Grenade.
So
Like a
I do
hidden
think
door.
it could actually be there in the physical.
Yeah, it looks like it's there. Like there's some sort of hidden door that's there, but it's behind a bookshelf. You won't be able to-
Yeah, I'd like to convey that to everyone else. Hey guys, that bookshelf we went through before, the hidden tunnel, I think it's over here. We gotta tear this bookshelf down.
If
You
want
got
that
this,
bookshelf-
guttural
Ragro. Keep at
roar.
it.
If you want
Keep
the
at it,
bookshelf,
you
you'll
got
have to go
him.
through me.
Yeah, I think
I'm
we have to
sorry,
go through the skeleton.
What were you saying, Nate?
Oh, I said, if you want to go through that bookshelf, you'll have to go through me.
So polite.
He is very polite.
Okay, top of the order.
He's letting me live with a lightsaber.
Top of the order.
Yeah, top of the order. Why, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I'm gonna hand you another negative upgrade.
Yep. Another 2 positive upgrades. We're just trading points back and forth, and I love it. I think that's all I can do. Let's roll.
Go get him.
Ah, 2 advantages
Oh,
for, or
man.
2 successes, 4 advantages. Hey,
Yeah.
I can crit. I can crit again.
You
We
do
take
crit.
those.
Well, how much damage do you do first?
Twice.
9, 10, 11, 12.
12.
12 damage. So is it 3 crits?
Ignoring 2. So you slash through, and the bones finally like start to rattle and glow green before kind of just like dissolving into green mist,
Disintegration.
disintegrating away.
Yay.
And
Nice
you
job,
hear the
Ragnar.
voice, finally, peace.
Ragro's kind of like sitting there, even like hearing this voice in his head, still kind of, making him angry. And he's kind of like sitting there chopping at the floor for a little bit.
Shay is
Keenan's-
coming up
yeah.
to heal him with a med kit.
And I'm gonna say the despair was once again like he was kind of trying to deflect with a lightsaber, and it takes 1 more point of damage.
Stop it!
No.
No!
I'm coming up to heal him with a med kit and actually using like the med kit to do it.
Uh-huh.
Keenan's standing by Ragnar as he's
That should be
axing the ground.
It's a medicine check, right?
It's a medicine. Is it a med pack or an emergency med pack?
It's whatever we got when we were in
Apartment?
when we got kidnapped.
The games.
Oh, yeah, that would be a med pack. So add a boost die.
Okay.
Yeah, it's medicine plus a boost die. And then severity,
One
well, the
success, four
difficulty.
advantage.
Well, there's difficulty.
Oh, well,
Oh, no.
okay.
So he's above half his threshold, so that's 2.
Okay.
Right?
Barely.
That's how it works? Yeah.
I believe so.
Bet.
Oh,
That's
nice.
still
Okay, once,
that
once
works.
he's strained, that's
Advantage.
1
One success,
wound,
2 advantage.
1 wound, 2 strain.
And then I can also stab you with a stim pack.
That'll heal
which will
4.
be my second stim pack, so it'll be 4.
Correct.
Okay, and Mott's just kind of flapping, staring at the bookcase.
Well, once I realize that it won't open because of him, I kind of like start heading back. But at that point, I think the fighting has ended. And like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
good job,
Now,
Ragro.
with Ragro still staring at the floor, did
You got
all
him.
of him disappear,
Yes.
including the lightsaber?
Yes.
Okay. I was worried you were gonna say that, but
Oh, those things are worth
Worth an
things.
ask.
Yeah, everything disintegrated. But yeah, as the party now looks at this bookshelf where there's a hidden door behind it, the camera kind of pans on the party and then pans on the door, slowly zooming in, and then cuts to black.
How dare.
Who would like to roll for obligation for next session?
it's been a while since I've rolled it. I think
Yeah,
You're
go
more
for it.
than welcome to.
obligation.
D-100.
D-100. D-hundo.
The hundo.
Shay, just
96.
as a note,
Did we just
I'm
roll like
like-
99?
4 points away from passing out because I got a lightsaber wound in me.
I
I'm
forgot about
I'm
that.
glad you're helping the
Yeah.
Wookiee. I'm glad you're helping.
Yeah,
the Wookiee.
99. So
You referenced me like,
So we rolled 96 for obligation. Come back next week to find out what that means. Everybody can gain. I'll say 10. I'll say 10 XP.
Nice.
You'll get more at the end of this artifact story
Okay.
quest thing, since you're completing kind of a major storyline soon, but not quite there yet. But anyway, this episode was brought to you by RPGsessions.com. You can head there in your web browser or use the link down in the description below. Sign up completely free. It's a fun time, but we'll hope to see you guys next week. It's going to be a really great one. See you there. Till then, and as always, may the force be with you.